Hey everybody, Jim Weller here, and that was a 3-second delay. I'm 3 seconds late getting here this morning. So anyway, good morning, and howdy. You're listening and watching Weller Does Delmarva. This is an action-packed show. We've got lots of things to tell you about, and we are very excited to be here with you, and we hope you are excited being here with us. So we have lots of things going on. We're going to chit-chat with Colin Walls. It's picture time. Okay, here we go. I feel like I'm doing my class picture. Hey, we have a lot of pictures, folks. I do want you to know that. All right.
We're going to call this one the no class picture.
The no class picture.
Yes.
You ready, Colin?
I'm ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm a little off today, but I'm good.
You're what?
A little off.
A little off. Well, you were 3 seconds late, Jim. I didn't think you'd ever get here.
Me either. I can't believe it happened.
Gosh, 3 seconds.
So
People lose their job over that.
this is our last show before Christmas.
It is.
I can't believe next Saturday.
That I got a feeling this Christmas show is going to be great. Like it's
gonna
almost like I viewed it already.
It's off the
Like I
hook.
can see it in my mind.
You probably can see it in your mind.
Can I?
All right.
So,
what's up? TV Delmarva, what's going on?
TV Delmarva on the way, over the air, channel 14. Point your antenna towards Seaford, rescan, look for channel 14. You're going to see 5 channels come up, and you're going to say, these people don't even know how to count. They went 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6.
Skipped one.
We did skip 14.5, but there is a method to our madness, as they say. So we're reserving that. We actually want 14.5 to be our classic television show channel. So there's a lot of them out there. We're going through them. We're seeing which one we want to see, which one we want to associate ourselves with to bring the best programming. And we've got it narrowed down to a couple. And now we just have to convince them that we're worthy of their channel.
Right. Right.
That's the next step.
Right. That's true.
So,
how much are you going to pay me to let me broadcast your channel?
Exactly. Yep.
So what was it? Was it this week you did the Caroling on the Circle? I can't remember.
Yeah, it was.
Was it Monday?
It was Monday. Yes.
Yeah, it was this week.
Phew.
It was like 5 or 6 days ago.
It's been a blur this week.
It has, but TV Delmarva is just out in the community doing things, and I think right after the first of the year, you got another show starting. Is it actually starting right on the 1st?
It's starting on the 1st, yes. So Saturday the 1st,
o'clock?
right after this show, Jim.
At 9 a.m.
It's called the Reporters Weekly with Jonathan Mastrat. So it's going to be kind of a roundup of some of the news that happened during the week. There's going to be some extra stories
like a
in there.
Recap.
Yep. It might be even some older stories that we've got some extra information on that we're going to update you on. Yeah, and some of it's going to be stories that in our half-hour news segment, we just don't have enough time to tell the story fully.
Right. We're
going
to expand upon it a little bit.
Exactly, yeah. So, maybe some newsmaker interviews. It's hard to say what's going to be on there, but it's going to be a great show.
And it's going to be like timely. It's going to be based on what was going on that week.
Not necessarily. It could be a few weeks before even. So,
yeah.
Right. But it will be, it'll be fairly current.
But it'll be things you heard of on TV Delmarva.
Yes, and it's things you might say to yourself, I wish I could hear more about that.
Where's the page 2 to that story?
The page 2, exactly.
Right.
Yes.
The next page.
The rest of the story is
the
Paul
rest
Harvey
of the story. Where's the rest of the story?
And so we are currently looking for a sponsor for that show. So we've come up with the idea, and when we come up with ideas, we jump on them.
It could be the Weller
get on the
Weekly
idea
wrap-up.
That's right.
Weller
we get on that. It's called the Reporters Weekly.
Oh, okay.
So we're not changing the name for Weller. But
the Weller's Reporter Weekly. Okay, that has a ring to it.
It's going to be the Reporters Weekly. And then you can sponsor it. So
I got you.
There's no naming rights
So it would
in
say
this.
the Reporter Weekly sponsored by.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so if you're interested in being a sponsor of this show, please get up with me, get in touch with me. I'll give you my cell phone number. You can text me until 9 or call me after 9. 302-242-8015. 302-242-8015. I'll take a text until 9. Call me after 9 if you want.
And he means 9 a.m.
9 a.m., yes, this morning.
Right. This morning, he's ready to make a deal and wrap this up.
I am, yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So it'd be a good way to... You could probably pay the whole year all at one time and take it off of your tax. I don't want to give any tax advice. Let me back that up. I'm not giving tax advice. I'm giving ideas.
Ideas. Right.
So
consult your tax advisor.
Please, not me.
Jim is not that.
Don't get your tax advice from me. All right, Colin.
You try to give
else?
your accountant tax advice quite
all
often,
the time,
though.
man. I'm like, what do you think of this idea? I don't like it. In other words. So anyway.
And it's not that he doesn't like the idea. It's that he thinks the IRS probably doesn't like the idea.
Because when I get in trouble, he's who I will call to defend me.
Exactly. All right.
All right. Are we prepping for the radio? Yep. All right. Thanks, Colin. We're getting ready to go on the radio, everybody. Pay attention here now. Pay attention, everybody. Drum roll, please. All right. Here we go. We're coming on the radio. Them kids are so compliant over there. We have an action-packed show for you this morning. Good morning. It's Jim Weller. You're listening to and watching a show. It's a weekly show. It's live. We're sitting right inside Laurel Junction. We're actually inside the Junction, and then we're inside Chef Fred's Cafe inside the Junction. And we found out this morning, if you were here, they have a barcode up at the register for Chef Fred's Cafe. You scan this barcode, and you can buy a Chef Fred gift card, and then you just use your barcode when you pay your bill here. It's really, really cool. So anyway, I'm just letting you know, 10% off Chef Fred gift cards. This is some great food. I had some friends here the other day recently, and they ate here, and they said, man, we want to have many meals here. The food was great. I've never had a club sandwich. That thing was humongous. It was really nice. I was impressed. So anyway, we normally just get breakfast here on Saturday mornings, but you are invited to come here anytime, 7 days a week. I don't know the exact hours of the cafe, but and you can order online. So anyway, it's Chef Fred's Cafe. That's where we're at. Now, I'm going to do a sponsor segment real quick, but I guess we're going to roll the collage. Okay, so here's the collage for today's show. Ready?
This week on Weller Does Delmarva, Aimee Beam of the Milton Little League joins us. Mike Sandoe of Weller's Utility Trailer stops by. Mid-South Audio's Kevin Short visits. Sam Chick of Delaware Young Republicans drops in. TV Delmarva's Colin Walls of Walls Service Center checks in. We are live from the Laurel Junction and Chef Fred's Cafe in Laurel, Delaware. And now, here's your host, Jim Weller.
Good morning. So anyway, that is what's going on today. Lots of things happening here. So with that said, the first person I want to talk about is a friend of mine, Jerry Santoro. So this is one of our good sponsors. So let me just tell you a little bit about his business. This is Jerry's Lawn Care, local guy. So he does landscaping. So if you're planning your landscaping for next year, or you got a lot that you want cleared, that's another thing he does. Clear lots, and that means like cut down all the trees, and he calls it stump up. He can pull them stumps right up, or he can grind them up. So whatever you need done. He also does tree work. Like you don't have to have an entire building lot cleared. He does tree work. So if you got one tree that's just making you nervous, and you know it's coming down sometime, and you don't want it to come down on top of anything, I have a lot of people say, I got a deductible. If it comes down on my car, it'd be cheaper to just have the tree dealt with. Absolutely. So if you got tree work, Jerry can help you out. He's got a bucket truck. Whatever you need help with, he does landscaping. He does lawn work. He has firewood. It's the time of year. A lot of people getting ready to burn firewood. Some people, have one of those wood burning ovens for pizza and stuff like that. A lot of people just like having a little get together around the fire pit. If you need some firewood, Jerry Santoro is located in Greenwood, so you could pick it up from him, or he can deliver it to you. So Jerry's a good guy. So licensed, insured, estimates are free. So if you have a project, I know Linda and Jim Bosco, their development, recently hired him to come in. There's like a retention pond in there, and it was all overgrown, and he come in and he beautified the neighborhood. He cleaned it up, made it look good. So anyway, Jerry's Lawn Care, 302. Got to dial that number now, 302-363-6025, 363-6025, JLC-LLC.com. Okay, we're going to take a picture with Miss Aimee right here. We're going to look right here, and we're going to think Little League. All right, so thank you very much. And this is Aimee Beam. Aimee Beam, okay? So, Aimee, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. And did I talk to you on the phone in the beginning?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, somebody reached out to me about the Milton Little League, and here you are. So,
that was probably Felicia.
Who was it?
Felicia.
Felicia.
Yes.
Okay. Is she like the coordinator of everything?
She
Really?
runs the show behind the scenes.
Okay.
She does it all.
All right.
She's awesome.
This is Milton Little League.
Yes.
Ages, like what ages of kids are involved in Little League?
So with T-ball, we have 4 or 5-year-olds
Ooh,
start with
okay.
T-ball.
Okay.
And then they can progress from T-ball up into coach pitch or machine pitch.
Okay.
So it just becomes a little bit more structured and learning the
Okay.
game as we go. That from there they move into minor league, up into major league, and you can play Little League up until age 12.
Wow. You know what I like about watching the T-ball and the Little League and so on? The coaches.
Absolutely.
I don't know if they're paid or if they're doing it for nothing, but
Not paid.
They're not paid. Man, are they patient.
Yes, absolutely.
know.
Our Little League depends on volunteers.
Yes, okay.
Absolutely. So our board, we are all volunteers. Our
Okay.
coaches, our managers, all the parents help out. It's a wonderful environment. And
I agree.
It's great for the kids. We have so much fun there.
Yeah.
Yes, a lot of patience on part
Yep.
of the coaches and the managers, and all of the parents that help out. But the goal is to get the kids together, get them outside,
Get 'em off the
them
couch.
get them off the couch,
Right.
but to make some awesome friends
Right.
too, and socialize and learn the game.
Yep.
And so we have been. I have 2 boys, and so
Okay.
we've been in Milton for almost 20 years, and our 2 boys are still in the Little League.
At
and
20 years old, they're still playing ball?
No.
No, I know. I'm kidding you.
Well,
I'm kidding
maybe.
you.
I don't know. They might be. I don't know. But yeah, so we have a lot of fun, and we've been there since T-ball, and my husband and I help out
Okay.
with taking care of the Little League, and we've made some wonderful friends
Yeah.
through that process. Yeah.
It's nice. You got to go out and straighten the field out and brush that little home plate off
Oh,
and
yes.
put them lines down. And I have
Yes.
grandkids, so I do a good job of watching everybody do everything. But
Yeah.
I am amazed though. It's a really nice community thing. Like if you
It's
just
wonderful.
move to this area and you want to meet people, just go to Little League Park.
I
Get
agree.
involved, roll up your sleeves, and help out where you can.
Absolutely. We are always looking for help in any way, shape, or form, whether it's volunteering to help run the concession stand, one night a week or even once a month or whatever
Right.
you can handle, or coaching an actual team, managing, helping with the grounds. That's one of our biggest areas we need help. We have
Yeah.
days we get together, do fall cleanup, spring cleanup, anything from power washing the bleachers to,
Yeah. Picking up trash.
Picking up trash. We do
Yeah.
that on a daily basis.
Yeah.
But yeah, so our registration is already open for this
For
spring.
next year. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yep.
good.
Registration's open right now at MiltonLittleLeagueDE.com. Anyone can go on there.
Is there any team sponsoring still available? Like, can a
Absolutely.
business sponsor a team?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
We're always looking for sponsors, whether it's to sponsor a team. We hang sponsor signs on all of our
Oh,
fields.
that's right,
So if
yep.
you'd like to advertise your company, again, if you go to MiltonLittleLeagueDE.com, we have sponsor forms right on the website. So
And the prices are right there and everything.
Everything's there. We are always looking for either sponsors monetary or
Physical.
volunteers.
Right.
Absolutely.
It takes all
Absolutely.
of it. In other words,
takes all of it.
So
yes.
sign up has already started. Is that online too?
Yes,
Or you go
it's-
somewhere?
Nope, it's
Oh.
online. Sign up is happening right now. We're doing kind of an early bird registration
Right.
for the month of December. So
Okay.
it's $80 for the first child. If you have additional children, it's just another $40 each.
Okay, very nice.
And then come January 1st, it will increase. So
Okay.
it's a good thing to sign up now
Right.
if you
Take
can.
advantage of the savings. yeah.
Absolutely, yep. And then in the month of February, we have on February 5th and 12th, if your child's going to be in the minor or major league age brackets, we have tryouts at Mariner Middle School on February 5th
Really?
and 12th. So they'll come to
Okay.
tryouts, and that helps us form our teams.
Right,
for the
figure
spring.
out the right position and so on. But if you want to get involved physically, whether you want to cheer, scream, holler, empty trash cans, spray wasp spray in the dugout,
Yes.
whatever.
You know the drill.
Oh yeah, I started keeping a
Yes.
can of wasp spray with me. Just
Yes.
when I see them wasp coming out, I
Yes.
was like, that's when you need the can of wasp spray.
Right.
So
We also do some fundraising throughout the year.
Oh,
So one other
okay.
thing just to mention, on March 26th, we're doing a purse bingo. It's
Oh,
going to be
really?
at the Milton Fire Hall, I think starting at 6 p.m.
Okay.
So,
so
if
you
anybody's
go and play bingo
and win
and
purses.
really?
Yes,
All right.
absolutely. Fun night out.
Okay, sounds like it.
Yeah.
So it's the Milton Little League on the web.
Yep.
We're looking for now. It's the end of the year. Some businesses might say, you know what, I'm going to buy a billboard or two. You know, in other words, or I'm going to go ahead and sponsor a team or something like that. Sponsoring the teams is kind of neat. I sponsor some, and they give you a little picture, and then if
your
you
name on the
sponsor them,
shirt.
yep. and if you sponsor them again next year, you could see the children grow. And, as you start putting these pictures on the wall, and stuff like that. And you were part of that. It's not just grow physically, but they grow in teamwork, team spirit, camaraderie. They learn how to lose. They learn how to win, in other words. So it's pretty good. It's a good
wonderful.
thing. It's a good thing.
It's a good hometown environment to have your kids in.
So you live in Milton?
Yes.
And you've lived there 20 years, evidently?
Almost 20 years, yeah.
Really? Okay. And what do you do for a living?
I work for the Department of Education. I'm a
really?
dietitian, and
No
I
kidding.
oversee all of the child nutrition programs for the state.
The whole state?
The whole state, yes.
Wow, that's pretty good,
Yes.
huh? I bet that's been a challenging thing.
It sure has been a challenge.
Yes,
but,
to
we've
change
done
from
quite a bit.
this kind of packaging to that kind, and what they could touch and can't touch, and so on.
Absolutely. And the kids weren't in school, but we still fed them, so it was a challenge. Yeah.
Good job. Well, the Milton Little League seems to be really on the move. I don't remember how I got you here to be interviewed, but somebody reached out to me, and I reached back to them and said, hey, here's what I could do. In fact, it was about a donation, actually, and I said, here's how I've started doing donations. So that's kind of what this show does. We have lots of different people on, and hopefully the result of you being on is somebody will donate, get involved, stuff like that. And you don't have to have children, in other words, I only got grandchildren. I got children. That's how the grandchildren come around. But I'm just saying that, you can get involved in many different ways.
Right. We have grandparents, uncles, aunts that come and
Everybody.
volunteer and say, we did this when we were little, and we had a lot of fun, so we want to come back and help, and so that's great. Yep.
It's wonderful. So Milton Little League on the was it DE or?
Yep. MiltonLittleLeagueDE.com.
All right.
Yep.
Anything else?
No, I think that's all. Just encourage everyone to come out.
We have gifts for you. It's Christmas time.
Okay.
So we're going to give you one of these Weller Does Delmarva keychains. You
Thank
can't
you.
get those in the big box stores. They're only available here. And I'm
right.
going to give you 4 gift cards to a place called Vanderwin's.
Oh, yes.
Now, I don't know if you eat ice cream or if you're offended by ice cream.
Not at all.
But you can give them away if you don't want them, okay?
All right.
All right.
Thank
You've ever
you.
been to Vanderwin's?
I have
What do you like there?
everything.
Oh, everything. Okay.
Yes.
Do you drink milkshakes or just eat ice cream?
Absolutely, both.
Now, you can
Yes.
trade those towards a milkshake. I think there's an upcharge from there. But what I like about their milkshakes is they give you a bigger straw than most places.
Okay.
So
There
it's
you
a
go.
lot easier to get that milkshake through that straw.
All
All right.
right.
Well, I'm going to leave you. Merry Christmas,
Okay, you
okay?
too. Thank you
Take
very
care,
much.
and thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
All right. See ya. If you get any results, give us a good review, if you would. All right. Thank you, Aimee. All right, now we are rolling through. People are saying, what are you going to do on Christmas Day? We're going to have a show for you folks. So next Saturday, don't be surprised if we are on your TV screen, on the radio. We're going to be. Okay, we already know it in advance, all right? So yesterday we had a big event at Weller's in Bridgeville. We have been rounding up people, to make donations to take to Kentucky. Okay? And we have packed more than one trailer. We had people bring pallets of stuff. Okay? So anyway, yesterday the tractor trailer showed up. When it showed up at our place, they already had 2 more loaded. So instead of 1 truck going to Kentucky this weekend, 3 of them are going. And I want to say thank you to all the people that donated. We had people bringing truckloads of stuff, pickup loads, back of their vehicle. So thank you, thank you, thank you. But this is not going to end. We are going to continue packing that trailer and sending it to Kentucky. So as we get it full, they're going to come get it, and they're going to keep going with it. They're taking it right to a school in the area that, build a new school. And then there's a church that is going to distribute it and make sure it gets right into the hands of people. All right? So anyway, thank you, everybody, for that. If you want to learn more about it, you can go on go to James Weller on Facebook. I posted some really good pictures of us loading the truck yesterday. Okay, this gentleman shaved just to be on the show, but it's not a requirement of everybody. But let's take our picture first, over there. All right. Act like we're happy that he shaved. This is Jay Jones, Norman Jones, the Honorable Clerk of the Peace, and just an all-around good guy, okay?
Thank you, Jim.
All right. So what is going on? I think you got a big event coming up.
We do. Last year we weren't able to do it due to the pandemic and restrictions and stuff. But the town of Ellendale is back with their New Year's Day parade. the first and only official New Year's Day parade in the state.
Absolutely.
It's a small town, hometown parade.
Feels good.
Feels
looks
good. It's not going to take you all day. There's plenty of parking. And you can come up.
Free parking.
Free parking. And not only is free parking, afterwards, everybody gathers at the fire hall.
You got sodas and
we
hot
give
dogs.
out free hot dogs, free sodas. Well, actually, they
love
pay
it.
for them, but you don't have to pay
Who
for them.
pays for them? I pay for them?
No, the fire
Okay.
department puts them on for everybody.
Could I leave a donation if
You
I felt
could,
like it?
absolutely,
Little
to the
tip
ladies.
jar or
Yep.
something?
But free hot dogs afterwards. So even if you just want to come by and get a hot dog and soda, watch the
And
parade.
don't watch the parade.
Yeah.
Watch the parade. Don't watch the parade. Or
But,
be in the parade.
And be in the parade. We have plenty of spots. You still
do?
got plenty of time. You can contact me. People know how to contact me through Facebook, whatever. I get you a form or town hall, get you a form, and you can be in the parade.
I'm making a note. I'm going to see if I can make that. I want to be in this parade. New Year's parade.
New Year's Day parade. And it's at 2 o'clock. That way you can sleep
2.
in.
Oh, okay.
2 p.m.
Very good. That's good thinking.
We're trying to, kind of figure out when they're doing the tag sale at Wilson's
It's 1
auction.
o'clock.
That way
So
we
you're
can
in good
have.
shape.
We're in good shape. People can make the sale
tag
and
sale and
come
the
right
parade.
on down and do the parade. Yeah,
That's good thinking.
And if they buy a tag, maybe they can display it
There
when they
you
come
go.
through.
Or hold it out the
There you
window.
go. There you go.
Oh, man.
but
So
yeah.
Town of Ellendale, Christmas or New Year's Day parade. I mean,
Year's Day
it is
parade.
fun. It's New Year's Day. You're off from work. You've had a good time. You've
Mm-hmm.
ate too much food or cookies. It's time to get some exercise. Drive your car to the parade and have a seat.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know what? I've heard so many people talk about the holiday parades that would just happen. Kicking it off was the Milford Community Parade,
Yep.
and then the Christmas parades. And people just seem that they're having a good time being
They
out
wanna
again.
get out.
And it's so
Yep.
great. And the weather's been so nice, so we're just hoping for that good weather to continue. And it's going to be a great day. We always have fun, and it's not too long.
No, right.
You're not going to be sitting out there for
You'll be
hours
done by
on end.
dinner. But I like the free hot dogs.
Yeah, you'll be eating hot dogs before 3.
And they come with free ketchup and mustard.
I didn't say that now, Jim.
And you get the choice. It's your choice. Okay?
Yes.
We don't force you. Is there ketchup and mustard?
There is ketchup.
I didn't want to mess you up. Okay.
No, you're fine.
What's he saying? There's free napkins too. Chris is over here saying, I'm not coming unless there's free napkins. That's right.
Yeah,
Okay?
he has to clean it out of his beard. That's
Has
why
to
I
clean out-
shave.
Oh, he'll be shaved by then.
That's why I shave. He'll be shaved by then.
Because he can have 2 hot dogs if he's clean shaven.
Absolutely.
All right, so why did you shave?
Why did I shave?
'Kay.
Well, I noticed I just kept touching it all the time.
Oh, okay.
And I just figured, this is probably, not the best thing to be doing.
Okay.
So I hate shaving.
Do you really?
I despise it. I hate it. When I was a
Okay.
kid, I started because I wanted to shave, and then I
Wanted to
started
be a
growing
man.
hair, and now I just can't
stand it.
I would have shaved my head by now, where I'm going bald on top.
Well, can't
But-
you do that?
But then I have to maintain it.
But if you get hair on your face, can't you wax it off? Wax
You know what?
on,
Don't
wax
give,
off.
don't give anybody any ideas because they would. then I would.
They
have
would. You talk like your friends are going to do this to you.
Not those guys.
Not those
guys.
But somebody else.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's what we'll do. When I go to shave my head, we'll make it a charity event.
There you go.
And people can raise
Instead
money
of having
to-
somebody wax my head, I'd rather donate the hair and let them sell it by the hair.
Well, you remember when
All our hairs are numbered, they say.
I don't know if you remember when I was a teenager, back when I was little, well, skinnier maybe. I was
So
the
you
same
were a
size.
teenager when you were younger.
Yes.
Not little.
And remember, I was bald. I had a
I don't
shaved
know if
head.
I remember that,
You
but-
do remember that, Jim.
Okay.
Look at old photos.
Okay.
But at any rate, I let my hair grow out, and then
Okay.
I went ahead and shaved it back, and I couldn't get it just right. I got fed up, and after I used a razor, I had the bright idea of using Nair. And have you ever used Nair on your head after you shaved it with a razor?
I thought ladies use that on their legs.
Nair's for anybody.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Ah.
I don't know. But anyway, I only did it once, and I'll never do it again. Never do it again.
Is this
It
your
lifts you
support
up.
group over here?
Maybe, I
This
don't
is
know.
your,
but I mean, it felt like fire. And I'm in the fire
Really?
service, and it felt like fire on the top of my head.
Wow.
I was worried that it wouldn't grow back or to come back in patches.
Right.
But maybe it did. Maybe that's why it's not up there on top.
It's flaming red.
That's right. That's right. So,
Well, what did your mom think of you going through this season of life?
with what? Growing the
Putting
hair?
Nair on your head,
Oh, she
growing a
just,
beard.
She
and-
just thought it was the dumbest thing I ever did.
Okay, but so
Yeah.
she wasn't shocked.
No, not
Okay,
at
you were
all.
just being normal.
Just being normal.
Wow.
Just being normal. We had plenty of hats around the house back then.
Oh,
so.
really?
Yep.
Wow.
But thank you for letting me come on and
Yeah,
talk about the
town
parade.
of Allendale. What do they do? Just go to the town of Allendale.
You can go to my personal Facebook, Norman Jones.
Okay.
on Facebook and reach out to me directly. I'm the chairman of it.
Oh, he's the chairman.
Or you can reach out to the town and we'll get you some forms. Or if you just want to show up, watch the parade, stop at the fire hall.
Are
get some
you,
hot
by
dogs,
being the
sodas.
chairman,
But
do you have that big staff and you do them high steps and you're leading the parade?
No,
Is that you?
no. I get to help line up the parade, get the parade moving going, and then at the end, I'm normally through. So it's funny because everybody talks about the jolly fat man at the end of the Christmas parade. I get to be the jolly fat man at the end of the New Year's parade.
Oh, okay.
They wanted to dress me up as Baby New Year, but I said, no, that's not happening.
Okay.
That's not happening.
Baby New Year.
You know what? Maybe we could have a Baby New Year in the parade.
Maybe you can.
Are you busy?
I'm busy.
After
I'm real
one?
busy all of a sudden.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a headache that day. I'm gonna have a root canal done that day.
Absolutely.
All right. Anything else going on?
No, and we're just looking forward to a great 2022. And
It's
just
going to be
keep
amazing.
going. It is.
It really is.
It really is.
I think people are fed up. They're ready to get out. They want to get on with their life. They want to be around people.
Right.
And I think America's strong.
Yeah.
So, okay.
You're right about fed up. I mean, when I meet with my friends and I talking to Frank and Steve, I'd get fed up. So,
Well, are you referencing Frank and Steve or your friends? Who are you talking about now?
Well, I didn't mention Chris.
Oh, okay. All right.
But
So Frank
absolutely.
and Steve and Chris are your friends.
And sometimes Lisa.
Okay. So, all right. So that's 4. So you've really increased your amount of friends over the past year.
Jim, Colin, everybody.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's all right.
it's called
Just
networking.
checking. I'm going to give you 2 gift cards and get rid of you. Is that all right?
Perfect.
Vanderwinst.
You know how to get rid of me, don't you?
I'm going to say it like this. I'm going to let you go now.
Gonna
Is
let
that
me
okay?
go now. Thank you so much.
All
Jim.
right, there you
Appreciate
go.
it.
I get a telemarketer at home, and I always listen to him. And then at some point, I just say, because I make them repeat it. Like, I didn't hear it. Can you say it again? And all that stuff. And then at some point, I say, oh, I got to go. I got to go now. So anyway, before they get to the punchline, which is, do you want OnStar or not? So anyway, what's going on, man? We've had a really good week. Really good week. Life is good. Seeing that tractor trailer load get filled up yesterday of all that stuff and knowing all the different people. I mean, and we had this deal the other day where if you buy a generator from us, we donate one. So we had that happen 3 times. I didn't think it was going to happen at all. So people came in, paid $577 for a generator. They donated that generator. And for everyone they donated, I donated one. So it was a pretty cool thing. So anyway, lots of things going on. This is a big event. So if you want to drop off any donations, and people say, well, what do you need? Think about this. You woke up this morning and every single thing you own is gone. Every store, fire department, everything's gone. Everything's gone. Your shoes, your socks, your house, your roof. It's terrible. I mean, one of the gentlemen connected to this group lost 7 family members out there in this. It's just a terrible tragedy, and we need to get behind it, gather some things, drop them off at Weller's, and we will see to it that they get all the way right to the neighborhood that needs it, okay? They're going in a big old tractor trailer, and, I mean, they were rolling. I mean, they were on the road 8 o'clock last night. They're going to Kentucky. They're going to unload, and they're going to be to work Monday morning. I'm amazed with these gentlemen. So anyway, I may go. January 6th is another group going to go. And we've actually had people offer with their own trucks and their own trailers and their own fuel to haul stuff. So we thank everybody that's been involved, okay? Now, and I've had some people say, do you know these people? Do you trust them? Listen, this is a donating thing. I don't know anybody. I know them. They're good people. That's the best I could tell you. But, you know, I didn't dig deep. I mean, they're good people. So, all right, I got to take a break from the radio. Colin Walls is going to join me. Switch over to TV Delmarva real quick, or Weller Does Delmarva on the Facebook. Oh, my goodness, our first half hour is already gone. This show is going so fast today. It is our last show before Christmas, next Saturday. Colin, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Jim?
I'm real good.
Real good.
Real
Double
good.
real.
I'm very excited. We've got lots going on. You got lots going on. It's going to be a great year. It's a great finish to the year. God is good, and I am happy.
Yep.
Okay?
So we're going to have a Christmas Day show.
Yes, we
And
are.
we're going to have a New Year's Day show.
And a New Year's Day show,
Yep.
yeah.
So those will be
Don't
done
come to
here.
Laurel Junction on Christmas Day.
Or New Year's Day.
Right.
Well,
They'll
are
be
they
open,
New Year's
but we
Day?
won't. We probably won't be doing the show from here on New Year's Day, but there will be a New Year's Day show.
So can we say what we're doing? We're going to record it.
Yeah, we're going to record it.
Yeah.
Now he's let the cat out of the bag.
But they're going to come here looking for us, and they're going to see us here.
Cat's out of the bag. Who wants a free cat?
Yeah.
So
New Year's Day, they will be open, but we won't be here because we're going to record it.
We're going to record
We're going to give everybody the day off. So we're going to make them work.
We got to get ready for that parade.
We're going to make them work Wednesday night. So we can tell them to come Wednesday the 29th.
Night, the 29th. Yep. If you want to watch the taping of it. And you don't
want to get up early on a Saturday morning. This is your chance to come out and watch a taping of the Weller Does Delmarva show.
That is a cool idea.
That's a very good idea.
We'll have a gift for everybody that comes. Okay?
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
I'm going to have a free gift for you.
Wow.
And it's going to be something made in America. How's that?
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
So anyway.
Contents are from China.
They are from China. Well, I got some
Isn't
gift cards I might give them too.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Right. Yes. Yeah. We won't get into it. But
anyway, come out.
Where's Linda at?
That's the 29th, right?
The 29th.
Wednesday the 29th, are we correct on that?
Yep.
Yeah, that'll be the taping of the New Year's Day program on Weller Does Delmarva.
Okay.
Which air on TV Delmarva. Now, New Year's Day, immediately following Weller Does Delmarva, is our brand new show. It's called The Reporters Weekly with Jonathan Mastrat.
Yes. Yeah. And I got what you were saying about the advertising thing. Don't change the name of the show.
Right.
The
name of the show is the name of the show.
You're not going to change it every time you have a different advertising.
Exactly, right.
You're going to keep the name of the show the same.
Yes.
And you are it's brought to you by.
Yes.
So, there might be a business who says, I really want a lot of coverage. I want to know when my ads are going to be
every
on.
Saturday at 9 a.m.
Every Saturday at 9 a.m.
It's a 1 hour
right.
show.
Because it's a brand new, starting from scratch. This thing is going to just do nothing but grow, grow, grow. So once you lock in the price for it, then no matter how big the audience gets, you're just getting a better value for your money.
Right. Yep. So, we do have contract periods, and it's definitely good as long as the contract is
Could
valid.
somebody sign a year, or is that too long?
They could sign a year, for sure.
Okay.
They could sign a year.
So somebody could say, you know what? I don't know. Everything I touch, the prices are going up.
Right, yeah.
So could I lock in advertising costs for an entire year?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yep.
So text Colin after
him
9 a.m.
Yeah.
today.
Give me a
it would
call.
make his day. If you want
Call or text.
Yeah. If you're on the fence, like if you say, I don't even know what opportunities exist, it would probably make Colin feel good if you just gave him a call after 9 and talk to him a little bit about, advertising on TV Delmarva.
And I'll even take a text before 9, 302-242-8015. 302-242-8015.
And
call
then
after
the
9,
burden
text
is
before
on
9.
him.
Yeah.
Then the burden's on him to call you.
That's right. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
well, anything else?
I think that's it. Everything's
I can't
going
believe
good
it.
so
I got
far this
behind
morning.
already. Just
really
this quick this morning. I've gotten
How did
behind.
you do that?
So I
had a half hour, Jim.
I have quite a few little.
It was that 3
sponsors.
seconds late you were this
That's
morning.
what it was.
That's
it threw
what
me
it
all
was.
off.
Yep.
Denise is not here today, and Linda Bosco is pulling double duty.
Right.
And we appreciate her. Jim stands by and keeps her straight, makes sure everything's good.
The official program observer.
Yep. And Denise is not here. She's fine. It's just we have a house that we're renting, and we have been working feverishly to get everything done. And she had a couple more things she wanted to get done. So she's a hard worker. She's getting it done. So anyway.
That's good.
Yes, that's good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Linda. Is
All
he
right.
done?
It never started. My time never started. What are you talking about?
He was killing time, waiting for the time.
Oh, my gosh.
Thank you.
All right,
for
Jim, I'll
everything.
see you.
All right. Let's take a phone call real quick. By golly. Anybody want to call and be the first caller of the day? If you're watching, you've got to tell me what the sign by my left elbow says. And if you do, I'll give you 4 gift cards to Vanderwin's. Now, you got to call 422-7336. You will get 4 Vanderwin's gift cards if you tell me what the sign by my left elbow says. You've got to be able to read it and pronounce it. 302-422-7336. I got everybody nervous, I could tell. I've got them all nervous, in other words. So you got to call me on the phone and tell me what the sign by my left elbow says, and you've got to be able to pronounce it. You've got to be able to pronounce it, all right? So anyway, 302-422-7336. I could tell the phone's not ringing. People are saying that's too much work for 4 gift cards. Are the phones even working? I better double check that. I don't know if I even checked the phones this morning. So I'm going to try them right now. We're going to hear one ringy-dingy and see what happens. Caller, are you there? Oh, they're working. Okay. It's just nobody wants to call me. All right. I'll get over it. I'll get over my complex here in a little bit. So are we back on the radio yet? What's going on with Lawrence? Lawrence, we're ready if you want to go ahead and turn us back on. We'll go now. No, I'm just messing with him. So we're live on TV Delmarva. A lot of people said, Jim, we love this TV Delmarva. We get to see ya. We get to see ya. It's audio and visual, okay? Audio, video. You get twice your advertising dollar with TV, okay? Because you get seen and heard. What a great way to show product. Do you know how hard it would be to describe a post hole over the radio? But if you're selling post holes, you can literally show them on TV. Now we're prepping for the radio, all right? So I'm getting everything good, and I want to make sure that my collar's straight, and we are coming back on the radio. Lawrence is the man. So Lawrence is doing a great job, and we really, really appreciate him, okay? So what else is going on? I want to talk about a couple sponsor segments real quick. Somebody that's really been a good supporter of the show is Chick-fil-A. People love Chick-fil-A. You can grab it and hold it. So, caller, I'll be with you in just a second, okay? So, Chick-fil-A has been a good supporter of this show. We appreciate them very much, and we want to thank them. So, if you love Chick-fil-A, toot your horn twice right now, if you would, okay? And if you could, toot your horn twice, record it, and send it to me, all right? But anyway, we just want to know that you like Chick-fil-A, all right? I really liked there. I was actually there last night getting a nice, large, sweet tea. So anyway, they're doing a lot of catering, they tell me, this time of the year, and they really appreciate as much notice as you can give them, all right? Evidently, Christmas Eve is a big day for Chick-fil-A in the catering side of things. People are picking things up, taking them. They also can deliver through DoorDash, and some of the Chick-fil-A's deliver it themselves. So anyway, check them out at chickfil-a.com online. That's where it's at. It's where it's happening for Chick-fil-A, online or in line. They do a great job. I love them. I really do. And what did he tell me the other day? Peppermint milkshakes are back right now. Peppermint milkshakes, okay? That's all. Gift cards at Chick-fil-A make a great Christmas gift. Now, Mike Sandoe has arrived. Mike works up at Weller's in Bridgeville. Oh, it's picture time. We got somebody on the phone, too. That's right. Telephone caller, are you there?
Yes.
Thanks for holding on. Who am I talking to?
Betty and Charlie from Milton.
Now, you know yes. I've seen you recently. I'll leave it at that. I've seen you recently, okay?
Recently, yes.
Yes. So how are you two doing?
We're doing great.
Good.
Fantastic. Awesome.
Are you calling in to tell me what the sign says by my left arm?
I love MSA, Mid-South Audio.
That is correct. How did you know that? Are you watching on Facebook or TV?
I have, I do it on Weller Does Delmarva, which takes me to Facebook, and I also have the radio on.
Wonderful. So, 4 gift cards to Vanderwins, Charlie and Betty. Is that right?
That is correct.
Now, what are you going to do with these gift cards?
We're going to go to Vanderwins and enjoy some ice cream.
All right. And what's your favorite ice cream?
I like trying different flavors. The only thing I don't like is anything that's coffee flavor.
Okay. Anything but coffee. And what about Charlie? What's he like?
The basic, but he ventures out also.
Okay.
And he's like the vanilla chocolate person.
That's me. 1 scoop of chocolate, 1 scoop of vanilla. All right. Well, I'm going to say Merry Christmas to you two, okay?
Oh, and Merry Christmas to you, too. And who am I talking to?
This is Jim Weller. That was pretty good, young lady.
Okay.
Where'd you learn to be that way? Charlie put you up to that?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Well, then, take care. It was nice seeing you, and Merry Christmas to both of you, all right?
Okay, thank you.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. That was pretty good. Who am I talking to? Golly dang. Thought I was her favorite radio TV show host. All right, Mike, we're ready for a picture. Okay? We're going to get keychains made at Weller's with Mike's picture on it. So we're going to give them out to everybody. So when Mike waits on you, because this is what we have at Weller's. People call up and say, I talked to somebody. Well, did it sound like a male voice or a female voice? It sounded like Mike. That's what they say. No. Anyway, Mike, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks, Jim.
What did you think of yesterday?
Phenomenal.
It was amazing, wasn't
For
it?
the last 3 days, the outpouring of support is just.
We started that Tuesday.
Afternoon, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah.
And I mean, there was thousands of things in that trailer. It was probably hundreds of people came, but man, they brought everything. I saw it, personal products, and I saw clothing. Somebody brought tubs full of clothes, and
What really
left the tubs too.
What really got me are some of the people didn't forget about the pets. I carried
Yes,
a 40-pound bag of dog food, blue dog food, which is apparently very expensive.
Wow.
And cases of canned dog
Yep.
food.
Cat food and everything.
Cat food.
Yep.
So people were thinking about baby seats, diapers.
Never thought of baby seats. Yep.
Yeah, so everything.
Socks, gloves, shoes.
The outpouring's just been
It was amazing.
It is.
So, and while we were loading the tractor trailer, at least 10 vehicles showed up, and we're still just all day. So please don't forget, this does not end. This does not end. So even if you get something for Christmas that you don't want, then re-gift it. Bring it on by. You know what I mean? If you get a tire or a belt or, a wad of cash that you just can't use, bring it on by. We'll put it to use for you. So anyway.
That was a 24-foot trailer. And
Full. It was literally full, wall to wall, floor to ceiling.
Yep.
When they got, and that wasn't all. There was pallets of stuff across the street. We had to go get the forklift and get them. So what a great thing, folks. And still, the generators, that was pretty good. We sold 3 and gave 3.
Right.
That was a pretty good thing. All right, so let's talk about the display model swing sets. I was telling people we're not going to sell them real quick. You're gonna have till March or April. You guys have sold half of them already. In other words, so half of our display model swing sets have been sold. And so what do we have? Is there 2 left?
2 left.
2 left. And you're talking to a lot. I guess people love the savings.
Oh,
40%.
40% off.
But isn't
they can get it anytime
now,
they want.
Right,
now.
because you pick it up and they're very easy to unassemble.
Yeah.
Very easy to assemble. You don't have to be a rocket scientist or anything. Take pictures, before you do it. And remember, you turn to tighten is right and to loosen is left. Okay? Keep that in mind. What was I going to say? Isn't there a price increase coming on the new ones the first of the year?
Officially, we have not gotten the word, but
Okay.
anecdotally,
I think he told me that.
They've
I
told
think
us.
in my deal buying our displays, I think I was told the price will change the first of the year. So what I'm trying to say is that 40% off might be even greater than you think because it's 40% off of current pricing. If they go up, you're saving even more money.
It's going to end up being 50% off.
Right. Now, we are experiencing every hour companies that sell us product telling us that there's, going to be a 10 to 20% price increase first of the year. Some of them have already started. They didn't even wait till the first of the year. They said any more trailers you get right now, even though the price don't go up till the first of the year, we're going to raise the price on these. So I'm just letting you know, if you need a trailer, are we well stocked or marginally stocked? Like, what would you describe it as?
We are very well stocked.
Very well.
Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of trailers, enclosed, landscaper, equipment, dump. We finally got 3 ultimate dump trailers, which
Ultimates.
we've been waiting for months.
Yeah.
They've been on order, but
What are some of the things about that? The sides fold down.
Sides fold down.
I have a little small compact tractor at home, and that is where that really comes in handy because it makes it so with a smaller piece of equipment, you can still load from the side.
Yep.
And so
everything is hydraulic. The
Yeah.
jack, the rear gate, everything is hydraulic on this.
And am I correct on this? The rear gate will fold down so you could literally drive a skid steer loader up in there.
Right.
But it also will lift completely up if you're trying to dump.
Right.
So it's actually a better opening than if it folded down to dump.
Correct.
By folding up, it gets off the back of the end of the trailer quicker.
And you can regulate how much it opens. So if you wanted to spread along lane or
ooh.
driveway, so you can just open
Have
it up
some
partially.
dirt or stone.
Right.
Open it up 6 inches, 10 inches, or whatever, and then just go along. I didn't realize that. So that'd be like a spreader type tailgate.
Yep.
Financing, are we still, I don't remember when the 12-month same as cash ends.
December 31st. At
It's going to go all the way to the end of the year. Okay.
end of the year.
Okay, because that is something that everybody I know they've always got like a reason or a story. Like, well, I've got some work coming up. I don't want to spend the money now, but boy, I sure could use the trailer.
Right.
Or I got a good tax return coming next year.
Well, speaking of taxes, we've been told, and I want to tell all of our viewers and listeners, always consult with your tax advisor. But
Right.
we've been told by several business people and manufacturers that there is a tax break if you purchase this year. But again,
Just see what position you're in.
Consult with your tax advisor.
Right. But here's how I forgot the exact name of it. There's a section 179 or something like that. But what it means is if you own a business and let's say you come in and you buy a $10,000 trailer, okay, you should be able to deduct that entire $10,000 off of your taxable income. So say you're in a 30%, 35% tax bracket, that's like buying, a $10,000 trailer for $7,000.
Right.
Instead
of depreciating it over 5 or
correct,
7 years.
right. That would have been the normal way you do it. So I do believe trailers qualify because not everything, like you can't put up a new fence. I don't think it has to be like a piece of equipment. And I mean, it's geared towards people buying equipment and growing their business. So if you want to buy a trailer, talk to your accountant. We do have numerous people buying 2 and 3.
I just had a customer on the Western Shore, the Annapolis area, and they bought three large
Really?
trailers from us.
Yep. Now, a lot of it, the gentlemen that came down to pick up the stuff yesterday, they're from the Newark area. They were blown away at the inventory. In other words, I mean, and we mean no disrespect to our competitors, none whatsoever. Everybody runs their business differently, and anybody that knows me knows I'm an aggressive buyer. So we have, I think we have 500, Mike.
Oh,
and I don't think our competitors have 50. So
We've been told there is no trailers in the Northeast.
right. And it
Over
also
and
tells
over.
you our buying power is a little stronger, which means our prices are a little better. Volume buying makes the difference. So how does somebody reach us? What do they do?
Well, come by the store today, Saturday, 8 to 2. Next week, we're only going to be open 3 days because of the holidays. So it's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 9 to 5.
I forgot that.
So
We're taking off Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve
and Christmas Day.
So today, 8 to 2. Next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday only. 3 days next week.
9 to 5.
9 to 5. And they can call us at 302-337-8228.
And I want to go past Christmas. So I just remembered we normally are closed on Mondays.
Right.
But the last week of the year, we have been known to have the biggest week of the year in that last week.
Right.
Because people are buying for tax purposes. So we're going to be open that week only.
Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday, closed Saturday, New Year's Day.
Correct.
All right. So, Mike, I appreciate all you do.
Thank you.
Do you want any gift cards to Vanderwins? Do you even eat ice cream? Does your wife like ice cream?
We do like ice cream.
What flavor is your wife's favorite flavor?
I would say chocolate chip.
No kidding.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm going to give you a gift card for her. I don't want to offend you by giving you one. There's 2, Mike. You can have 2. All right. Have a good time. All right.
All right. Thank you, Jim.
All right. See ya.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Bye-bye. Mike Sandoe, real good guy. People that deal with him love talking to him. He's very informative, very helpful, and he's my assistant manager. Chuck's the manager, Mike's the assistant manager, and between them two, I'm not needed. And that suits me just fine because I'm going to retire next year. I'm not going to retire next year. Let me tell you a help-wanted position. Ooh, let me do a commercial first, okay? I have a really unique help-wanted position, and it's going to take me a few minutes to explain it. So let me first talk about one of the great sponsors of the show. These are some of the services they provide. It is Dr. T, the one and only Dr. Trillia. People love this guy. They know him for many different reasons. Very involved in the community. Got this great business, Peninsula Chiropractic Center. He's got Dr. Bud in there with him. In between Dr. Bud and Dr. T, if you need chiropractic care, they got it going on. And if you got something wrong, like a pain in your neck or your arm or your wrist or your knee, and you go in there and they don't think chiropractic care is for you, they'll tell you straight up. They'll say, here's what you got. We think you should consider this. And they'll even recommend a few places if you want. So they really are professionals at what they do. They are passionate about doing a good job. They accept most insurances. So, if you have insurance and you want to know if they accept it, they do accept good old cold hard cash if you want to just self-pay. But whatever you need, convenient hours. Once you call on the phone, You're going to say, they're so accommodating. They're so friendly. They're so pleasant. They're so nice. I have a granddaughter named Saren. So, Kim, if you're listening, Saren says all the time, I want to go to Dr. T. So, anyway, we need to get Saren to Dr. T. All my grandkids go. They love him. So, anyway, just letting you know, it's called Peninsula Chiropractic Center. They're right on Route 13. They're on the northbound lane, just south of Seaford. So, they're just south of Seaford on the northbound lane. They got a big red roof. And anyway, good people. What's the phone number, Jim? Just give me the phone number. 302-629-4344. 302-629-4344. If you have never in your life been to a chiropractor, I can assure you, you will love dealing with these guys. One more thing. They are very active on Facebook. So if you would like their Facebook page, they would like you to like it. Now, I am needing a helper, okay? So I am looking for somebody that can I have a lady named Jackie who helps me. So she is kind of dedicated to helping me and me only. So I feel sorry for her, but she does a great job. So she helps me with clerical type things, okay? Now I need somebody to help me with things. So you say, well, what do you need somebody to do? And this could be full-time or part-time. I might need you to take my truck to the car wash. I might need you to take it home and wash it. I might need you to go to a rental property and see what's wrong with the sink. Why isn't it flowing? Tell me whether you can fix it, maybe somebody with some handyman skills, or I need you to coordinate with a plumber to get that fixed. I might need you to haul a trailer to Newcastle County full of things that are going to go to Kentucky. I might need you to cut some grass. So I need somebody hands-on, physically able to do multiple things. Be nice if you could operate an iPad or a computer or something like that. I might ask you to look something up. So it's hard to say. So I just need somebody that's at my beck and call for me. I've got Jackie on the clerical side. I need a person on the go physically do it side. So if you have an interest in this, I'd have to make a list. The list would have 1,000 things on it that I might need done. I might need you to go pick up a Christmas tree. I might need you to go take the Christmas tree to somebody that I'm donating it to. In other words, there's a lot of things that I do where I just get involved and then I don't have the time to do it. So if you're interested in this job, I'd like to talk to you. It could be full-time. It could be part-time. I've never had this person before, but I'm looking for a right-hand helper, somebody that can help me. Don't want any attitudes except an attitude of gratitude. So I don't want you to cop an attitude when I say, can you go outside there and blow off all them acorns off the driveway? Stuff like that. So a lot of it is physical. A lot of it is go places. And a lot of it might be check on things. All right. So like just the other day, I had to meet a heating and air person at a rental property. I had to be there for them to be there. Okay. It's like a new thing. So I had to go do that. It would be something I would send you to do. So any interest, you can text me at 302-542-9157, 542-9157, okay? Now, you could also email me at Jim, Jim, at Wellers, WELLERS.com. I am looking to get involved with more things. I keep talking like I want to do something else with my life. So I need more people around me to carry my luggage, somebody to help me be able to go do more things. So some people encourage me to do less. Next year, I'm all about more. I don't know where that less button is. So I might buy more properties. I might get involved with more things. I might, start some new business. So I need somebody to physically help me with things. And you got to be somebody that if I said, I need you to go to Lowe's and get this, and I need you to take it there and do that, that you don't say to me, what Lowe's do I go to? Okay? Go to the one that's closest. I mean, I don't want to have to tell you every little thing. I need somebody with some common sense, somebody that's got some wherewithal about them, and, so on and so forth. All right? I don't know how else to explain it, but it could be anything and everything. All right? I have 1,000 things going on, and I'd like to have 2,000 things going on. So that's me. All right. So with that said, I hope I described it okay. I don't know. All right. Let's brag on somebody else that has been involved with the show. I'm going to tell you some of the services they offer. This is another sponsor, and it is my accountant. You hear me reference him all the time. It's the time of year you're probably thinking about your taxes and your tax return, and is there anything I can do to minimize my tax liability for the year, and is this a good thing to do, not to do, and so on. And this is my accountant, George Luff and Associates. His son Tyler also takes care of us, and there's a whole team of people there. It's not just the two of them. They have 3 offices. They do have a real nice one in Rehoboth, another one in Milford, another one in Dover. All right, they've been around a long time, over 30 years. I've dealt with them almost 30 years and been very happy. They help me with my personal taxes. They can help you with your personal stuff. If you own a business, maybe you got some rental properties and you want to make sure you got all your deductions in line and things like that. Very happy with them. They also help us with the payroll. It's called Easy Payroll. It's a payroll system they have, and we've started using them for that. You don't have to deal with them for accounting for them to help you with your payroll. So it's Luff and Associates, 3 locations, good, honest people, local people. They know the market. They know what they're doing, and I've been very, very happy with them, okay? We're talking about an accountant, a CPA, okay? George Luff, Tyler Luff, good people. Phone number 302-422-9699, 422-9699. You know, I am looking for a heating and air conditioning sponsor of the show. I need somebody that does heating and air conditioning that might want to do work for me in exchange for advertising on the show. Now, we swap checks, so I got to make that clear. Everybody needs to know that we swap checks. We bill you for advertising, and you pay us for the advertising, and you bill me for heating and air. But I'm basically saying I'm looking for a company that says, Jim, I'll do $5,000 worth of work for $5,000 worth of advertising, okay? So that's kind of what I'm looking for. It could be a service contract on 10 or 20 properties, okay, for the heating and air conditioning system. It could be a new ductless system. I have a property that needs a new ductless system, okay, and I'd like to. So it's basically saying, if you spend $5,000 with me, I promise I'll spend $5,000 with you. So that way, you know, you've got to have some profit built into that, and it's a way to get your advertising costs down. And I have a very unique audience. We're on our 9th year of doing this show. I have a very loyal audience. So if you do heating and air and you'd like to talk to me, get up with me about that. All right? Now, Integrity Pest Solutions. Let me tell you about them. This gentleman, his name is Keith Ruark, and I talk to people that call Keith and deal with him. So he's been a really good sponsor of the show, and he provides many interesting services. But what he does do, and he does it well, I know somebody, or I know a situation where he had to go deal with some roaches. And he explained to me how you crank the heat up and it makes them come out of the walls, where when it's cold, they go into the walls and so on. So anyway, I'm just saying that he deals with roaches, he deals with mice, he deals with ants, he deals with all kinds of pest control. He's got the solution. Now, he's an owner-operator. I love this about him, because if he comes out and looks at your job and gives you an estimate, you're going to meet and talk to Keith. And guess what? When he comes back to do the work, you're going to meet and talk to Keith. We live in a day and time where you can talk to one person about some services, and then they send somebody that's absolutely the opposite of the person you talk to in as far as caring about it. So you always meet the owner of the business when you're making the deal, and then you get whoever, you know, when they do the work. Where with Keith, you're getting Keith. From the time you call to the time you get your estimate to the time he does the work, it's Keith Ruark. Integrity Pest Solutions. You could tell I'm very fond of him. I'm very happy with him, and you will be too. So it's Integrity Pest Solutions. Phone number 302-858-8629. 302-858-8629. IntegrityPestSolutions.com on the web, and very active on Facebook too. So like them there if you would, please. All right. So with that said, we're going to take a break at 8 o'clock, and Colin Walls always joins me at the top and the bottom of the hour, and I don't want my radio audience to miss anything that he has to say, okay? So switch over to TV Delmarva when we take a break, or you can listen on, or you can also go on Facebook, Weller Does Delmarva on Facebook. So anyway, I'm just letting you know that at 8 o'clock, Colin is going to be chatting with me about TV Delmarva or Walls Service Center, and I want you to not miss it, okay? He's a good guy. He's got a lot to say, and want you to tune in. Weller's is officially open, they tell me. So if you need anything at Weller's, I am sure we will be swamp plump busy from now to the end of the year. It's People do buy trailers to avoid paying taxes or to minimize their tax exposure. So anyway, we're open 302-337-8228, Wellers.com. All right, we're taking a break. Switch over to TV Delmarva right now and never leave there. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
Now, there we go.
Okie doke.
A lot of here we goes. Now there's a there we go.
There we go.
I
Here
can hear
we
myself.
Go. There we go. All right, what is up with you?
Well, let's see. I was just over there talking to Kevin Short, and he was asking about caroling on the circle, how the broadcast went. It went great. If you want to see it,
It did go
to
great.
tvdelmarva.com. Not
Oh,
TV
it's
Delmarva. Go to TV Delmarva on Facebook.
And it's there somewhere.
And it's there, yes.
You go to, and
Yes.
let's walk them through it. You go
Okay.
to Facebook,
Yes.
right? TV Delmarva. And I think there's a little bar up there, and you need to, it's not post, it's videos.
Click videos, yeah. And you
Videos.
get there faster.
Right, and it's really neat because there's lots of interesting things
There's
there.
lots of videos
Not just
there,
caroling on the circle.
Oh,
In
yeah.
other words,
Greenwood Parade is there.
Greenwood Parade
Yeah.
is there. The Georgetown Parade, I think,
Yes,
is there.
it is. Yep.
And just lots of interesting things. So, and the list is just going to get longer and longer and longer.
It is.
So,
Yeah, it's growing and growing
very
and growing.
exciting. You are getting known. The conversations I have with people,
Yeah.
it's no longer tell me about TV Delmarva. It's more like now that TV Delmarva.
Yeah.
That TV Delmarva. I like the news. I like the weather. You know, I like
that's
the
good.
energy.
Yeah.
They like, and you know what else they like is you've got people that are consistent. You've got the same people consistently.
Yep.
Because sometimes people get used to watching somebody and they kind of like them. And then they throw somebody else in there or something like that.
Right,
You know,
yeah,
so
yeah.
you've got a good, consistent thing going on here.
We do, for sure. You know, it's just growing, and we're adding this new TV show we've talked about.
Yeah, man.
Coming on after your show here on January 1st, starting the first of the year. And it's called The Reporters Weekly.
The Reporters Weekly with
Yes.
Jonathan.
Mistrat. And it's gonna have a kind of a roundup of the week's news, but it'll have a little more involved in that. Think kind of news magazine type thing. More in-depth reporting.
Right.
And it's going to be more of a conversational feel
Right.
to it instead of just somebody up there giving
Because
you
he
the
can
news.
talk a little longer. In other words, he'll have a little
Yes.
more time to explain things.
Yeah, yep. It'll
Yeah.
be a little more relaxed, a little more casual. It's going to be shot from behind the reporter's desk,
Okay.
so it'll actually be shot there, and you'll be able to see into the studio from there.
Are you going to have your Newsnet mug on the desk?
Maybe. I'm not
Maybe.
sure.
All
You
right.
pointed at it like it was here.
I thought it was, to be honest with you.
I thought you could make it appear by doing
candy
that.
canes. There it is. All
So
right.
yeah, look for that January 1st, and look for that every Saturday right here after Weller Does Delmarva.
I'll be the lead-in to the show.
You are the lead-in, yes.
And I want people to text Colin. There are people that have thoughts about advertising. They're
Right.
nervous about it. They're afraid.
And there are people
once
that have
they-
lots of thoughts about advertising.
I think about it all the time, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But I do. I do mention it a lot. People's like, man,
Yeah.
would you lighten up on the advertising thing? It's just I want to see Colin make money.
Yeah.
Don't get me
Well,
wrong.
and-
Colin's my friend, and I watch him spend it, and he don't talk about money as much as I do, but I want to see him make some.
Nobody
That's all.
talks about money as much as you do,
Right.
Jim.
So I just I just want to see him prosper. In other
Yeah.
words, prosper. So
Yeah, and we're getting there, and I'm not looking to go
What?
crazy right off the
right,
bat, because
right.
it still needs to grow in stages for us.
Yes.
That we have to
pace yourself.
pace ourselves. That's a good
Right.
way to put it. We do
Yeah,
need to
you
pace
have to
ourselves and
grow
I'd
responsibly.
love for it to be a multi-million-dollar business tomorrow,
Right.
but I don't know that we could even handle that.
And you need them growing pains.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that that's your foundation. What you go through in the beginning. But I look at these guys that you've got around you and
Mm-hmm.
your mom helping you and everything. I'm thinking, just think what it's going to be a year from now.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
think what it was a year ago.
That puts it in perspective when
It
you think
really
a year
does.
ago
How
where
much-
we were and where we are now. Yeah,
yeah.
it does.
And a year before that.
Right. Yeah.
You know. So all of this is evolving right in front of my eyes,
Yeah.
watching it grow in the studio. And next thing you know, there's going to be a nice lettered up vehicle or something like that. Or
We're working on that.
And you've
yeah.
got the trailer, that's
We do.
out and
That's gonna
about.
be lettered,
And,
yeah.
Yep. So
Yep.
very exciting. Very exciting.
It is very exciting, very exciting. So we're looking forward to more events in 2022 that we're going to do, live events coverage that we're going to do, and we're also looking forward to new shows on TV Delmarva.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to see if I can open the phone lines.
Okay,
Is that
open them
okay?
up. Wide
302 422. I forgot the number. 302, right. 422-7336. 422-7336. 422-7336. I had thrown this out there earlier. If you can call me, first you got to be able to call me. Then you got to be able to tell me what the sign to my left arm says. You got to be able to explain it and pronounce it. And if so, you will get 4 gift cards to Vanderwins. Okay? The sign sponsor is paying for all these gift cards that I'm giving away. So anyway, 4 gift cards to Vanderwins. If you call me now and tell me what the sign by my left arm says, okay? We're actually testing how well this sign advertising opportunity exists, okay? Weller's Utility Trailers. I hear the bumper music. We're coming back on the radio, everybody. It's unbelievable. I've got a whole lot of catching up to do. All right, good morning, good morning, good morning. Howdy, 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 and Merry Christmas, everybody. It's almost Christmas. A week from today, we're going to be having a show for you, so don't fret, don't worry, and we are going to do that. I do need to do a birthday greeting. Carrie Rappa, I know you will not come on the show. I've asked you a dozen times, so happy birthday to Carrie Rappa, all right? If anybody knows her, wish her happy birthday, and comment on her new hairdo, too. Hairdo, all right? You have to have hair to have a hairdo. All right, I want to tell you about a story. I've been advertising for a lady named Dawn Kennedy. And so this is an advertisement, what's it called, a sponsor segment. And I've never utilized her services till in the past few days. So I called her. This is I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. And I said, I got a house I need cleaned up. I'm getting ready to rent it out. And she says, oh, no problem at all. I'll get there and we'll get it done. And then she was supposed to go Monday, but the painter wasn't done. So she had to reschedule her whole week. And so she came Thursday. So she called me in the morning. She said, I've been here for a few hours now, but I had no idea this house was this big. And I said, oh, it's only 3 stories, you know, 2, the basement and the first floor and the second floor. I said, did I forget to tell you that? And she said, yeah. She said, yeah, you kind of did. Yeah. She said, so I'm going to work a little bit now, and then we're going to come back. And then she came back on Thursday. And then my wife was working there yesterday, and she said, the cleaning lady came, and she said, I never seen anybody work so hard. And I said, well, she's got a lot to do. But she had, I think one of them was her son with her. And so it was the first real interaction. So 6 o'clock last night, I go back there, and they're still working on the place. And I got to say firsthand, so I got to see it firsthand. And man, she was telling me things that were wrong. Like the wall in the shower, you know, is loose from the wall, and this drain under the kitchen or the bathroom sink's not working right, and the bulb's out in the refrigerator, and this little shelf needs 2 little pegs. I was blown away by the attention to detail that she was giving me. So again, it was my first experience with her. I have had advertisers that have called her and dealt with her and been very impressed. So I don't know what the bill's going to be. I doubt it's going to be anywhere near the quote she gave me, but I'm good. I told her, you just bill me whatever you want, because I have had enough people do work for me that I am impressed, okay? I've had a front row seat. I've got 2 houses that I'm fixing up, and I've had a front row seat to the differences in work ethic in people. So I am really impressed with Dawn Kennedy. I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. I guess this was a sponsor segment. But anyway, I'm just letting you know if you need your house cleaned. And this was my case. It's a rental. And Denise is like, I absolutely want you to get her do this every time you have a transition. I always thought the houses were clean enough, but they've evidently made quite an impression on Denise. So, I mean, took the things down off the lights in the kitchen and cleaning them and putting them back up. And she told me the vent in the bathroom needs replacing because it might have been a smoker and it's all, you know, she said, I can't clean it. And then she told me like the shower heads, you unscrew them and she's got this stuff, she soaks them in to make the crystals. I'm like, all things I would have never, ever, ever thought of. So I was very amazed. That's all I'm saying. I was amazed. So anyway, it's Dawn Kennedy. I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. And we want to thank her for her sponsorship. She tells me every time I talk about her, she gets 4 or 5 phone calls. So thank you, Dawn. And that's how it's supposed to work. So anyway, 302-362-7064. 362-7064. I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. check her out on Facebook. She's also an herbalist. She's always got some tips and stuff like that. But my wife is a pretty picky person. Obviously, she married me. But what I'm saying is she was like, this lady does a great job. And the attitude of the people working with her. You know, we pulled the refrigerator out. Floor's all sopping wet. The water line to the thing was leaking. No problem. She said, I'll mop the floor. We'll get it all cleaned up. She said, but you need to get somebody in here to fix that. You know, in other words, but nothing stirred her. She had the stove all propped up, cleaning up little mouse things, and just, man, she did a great job. I've never seen nothing like it. Maybe I've never had a house clean. They're these little, they're black. They're not brown. I guess it depends on what they eat. But it's things they leave behind. You know, it's like markers. You know, they want to let you know they've been there. All right. Is it time for our picture?
You let pets in the house?
Let's do this first. Yeah, I'm letting this lady have a cat and a fish. Put it right in the lease.
You allow mice?
Are you ready?
I can get a picture, take it, and talk. Yeah.
Well,
sure.
but it shows up that way.
Okay.
So, all right, never mind.
How about that?
That was good. All right, Kevin Short
you
is
allow
here.
pets though? You allow mice in your house?
Evidently.
Yeah. Okay, I was just checking.
All right, I am further behind on that.
All right. Well, I got a couple things before we get started.
Okay, go ahead.
This deal right here. I'll
Yep.
give it back. This shows all your sponsors, right?
Yes.
Okay. You're gonna need bigger paper.
Why?
Because I just looked at what a personal assistant rate goes for. You know,
Really?
you know what? Yeah. So what do you think you're going to pay? I heard the pitch for the job.
Well,
So-
I don't know that I view it more as a handyman. I'm thinking $100,000 a year. What are you thinking?
Yeah, it's between 80 and 150.
Yeah, because
So-
I'm wanting the hands-on. I'm wanting somebody
Yeah.
who can just look at all the things I just named. I wanted them to be able to fix that plumbing.
I can't.
I want them to be able.
I can't envision this person. I don't know that they exist.
Well, they might not. They might not. And if they don't, I won't buy any more houses. I won't buy any more houses, you know, but it's overwhelming. And then last night, I got handed a whole laundry list. Where do you get the light bulb for the refrigerator? Is it a special light bulb or not? I don't know. The shelf in the refrigerator is missing these little pins. I could see the holes. I knew just what she was talking about.
Yeah.
Where do you find them? The filter in the refrigerator needs change. I mean, she was telling me just one thing after another. I'm like, man, just lighten up here. But it was great. It was great. But now I got 25 more things that this house needs.
Right.
But
that's not just what
this
you want your
morning.
personal assistant to do.
No, but I don't need
Yeah.
them. Yeah, but yes, right. No, but that's going to be where the value comes in. Because, we're talking 34 properties. I want to go to 50, and I need somebody that can go out and check this stuff out.
Okay.
So, but I'm spending more than that hiring people. So
I just want to meet this person. When you get them and you're happy with them and everything's working out, let's add them. We go to lunch a lot.
yeah,
Let's add
I
them
know.
to our lunch.
I got Jackie,
Yeah.
and that was a real blessing. I could just get her to work 5 days a week. But anyway,
You didn't
So-
say 7. You
yeah,
didn't-
7. No, I don't know if I work 7, but 5. Dang. All right.
Now, have I gotten you further behind? I'm sorry.
A little bit. Yep.
Okay. It's
I don't know what
it's
to
my
do.
fault.
I have,
you just
I have
did
like
20 minutes on cleaning,
14
and now it's
ads.
my fault.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So Kevin, Mid-South Audio.
Yes. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I'm so
1 week.
excited.
Yes.
1 week. We
I'm
got you a
excited, too.
sign here. We're going to be selling advertising here because now I know it works.
Okay.
I can get people to call and tell me what it says and so
I
on.
wanted to
So-
watch you last week and could not. So what's the deal with the sign? I mean, I like it. I saw it on
okay.
the ad.
I
So,
did it
mean,
for- I did it
anybody
for-
that puts a sign up that says I love MSA, I'm cool with. But
Right.
so what's the?
Well, basically, I had a sign over here for Vanderwins. I made a deal with them.
Okay.
So, in other words, and I keep adding to the deal. So, in other words, because I keep wanting more. So, anyway, and I'm looking for more advertising opportunities. We're going to put a sign back
Have we
there on the
added to
wall.
my deal? Is
Not
that-
yet.
Oh,
Not yet.
not yet.
I'm testing
Okay.
it. It's called beta testing.
Okay.
So, I've put the sign here, and I want to know, do people read the sign? So, how do I find that out? Get them to call in and read it to me. So I'm trying to prove to people that wonder if I have an active audience or not, that
Right.
I have the most active audience out there.
Well, you have a very good audience. There's no doubt about
Right.
that.
So
that's cool.
I got one for Chick-fil-A coming. They were all on the idea. I told them what I wanted, and they liked that. And I got another one coming for my insurance company. So I'm trying to recap more money for the show next year. I've signed a new contract. We got another 4 years to go with this thing. And I'm going to put a sign right back there on that wall, maybe an electronic sign, I'm not sure. but we're just trying to monetize this a little bit better than what I've done. It's year end. I've realized I didn't monetize it well. My bookkeeper's like, this is like a hobby business. This needs to be a business that truly does make a profit, or it's going to be called a hobby business. And I don't want it to be a hobby business.
Or it could lose money, and there's advantages there, too.
It can only do it for so long. It's done it for 7 or 8 years, so it's 3 years. You can only lose money. So.
7 or 8 years between friends.
Right, I agree, but no, I'm just. It's a new year. The radio
you
station.
You can just convince them you're a slow learner.
Yeah. Or I just want to make money. You know what I mean? In other words, but got a new contract. I learned about rate increases. I got no problem with it. So I just am relooking at things. So, but that's what I did with the sign.
Aren't we all learning about rate increases?
And this was Denise's idea more than mine. So in other words,
well, thank you, Denise, for making that sign.
But you'll see a rotation of them
until I get a bill.
Right. Well, I just put it up here for fun right now. I love you. You're a good friend of mine, and I want to do it for you. How's that?
Cool.
You would do it for me. I know down there on your stage, Mid-South Audio, you'd put Weller Does Delmarva up there. But I'm just joking around. But I'm doing it to test, do people see it, and will people call in and read it?
Okay.
And then we're going to wallpaper this place with signs. And we'll have them light up. Like, what does sign number 3 say?
Yeah.
And call in. Because I also have people that think nobody's watching this show. So I have people say, I would advertise, but how many people are watching from 7 to 9? So I don't know.
No, there's the audience is pretty big.
Right. So now on the 29th, well, why don't you get your thing done? Because I am going to run out of time.
Get my thing done. Yeah, okay.
Tell us about these 12 days of
apparently we already we're into this. Okay.
Yeah. Well, we're almost out of it. So.
Okay, yeah, I see that. 12 deals of Christmas going on. We got today. I mean, I thought about it. Today's Saturday, so
it sure
10
is.
to 2.
10 to 2.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then they're done.
10 to 6.
10 to 6.
Yep.
There's 12 bundles. We've been replacing bundles as we've sold out of things. We bundle things together to, you gotta when you advertise pricing, you got to be creative to advertise below what's called the minimum advertised price, the MAP price. So you can't, if the MAP price on something is $99, you cannot advertise it for $89.
Correct.
You can sell it for $1.
Right.
But you can't advertise it for less than 99.
So you throw in a roll of gas.
So we bundle things together and then advertise it for less than, and so it works out. And we are going through a lot. I mean, we've had a couple. Well, we've had the biggest biggest December that we've ever had on record. So we only had 2. So I mean, but it's the biggest one. It was bigger than last year. It's been a big month.
Not everybody can say that, Kevin. So
and it's the. I think it will. After today, it may be the biggest month of the year for us.
That's pretty nice
in the showroom. You know, so it's going to be good. So
considering all that's going on in the world,
we've had a great year. So, but the hottest selling item, gift cards.
Because they're one size fits all.
Well, a lot of people are coming in because they say, okay, so. I mean, this hasn't happened. It could, Denise. But, your wife could come in and say, I'm sure Jim could use something, but I don't know what he wants.
Right.
Does he want a new microphone? Does he want a new set of headphones? Does he want whatever?
I doubt Jim knows what he wants.
And so she would just buy a gift card. We're doing a lot of that. Well, that's happening a lot. And then people are coming in and buying gift cards because they know that they have someone in their family that's a musician, so they want to buy studio time. They've never recorded.
Or they're doing Zoom meetings.
Yeah. They're
or
podcasting.
They're doing more Facebook Lives, and they need one of them things that you hold it.
But gift cards are the number one thing. Number 2 item, headphones.
Really?
I don't know. I mean, everybody's and I guess it's the reason people are telling us they're buying headphones from us is because they can come. We've got 12 pairs on display. You can put them on,
touch them, feel them, hear them.
Headphones are the kind of thing that it's not like if you spend $1,000 on a pair of headphones, you may not like them more than the $99 headphones because you got to have something that fits your head, that feels comfortable for you. So people like trying them on, and it's amazing the time people take to make that decision, and it works out well. So that's the second biggest item.
But not to mention personal service. My son Jimmy was blown away. He's very happy. He used to buy stuff online, came to the store, Mark waited on him. The service is what got him.
Cool.
More than you have in product. The way he was waited on got him more than anything.
Well, most of the time, we walk every customer through the store. I mean, we're not like hovering over you, but they go to a certain section and we ask them if they need something. Then we start a conversation and talk about what they need. So,
well, he was very impressed with that, and I just thought you can't get any of that online.
No, that's the difference. That's the reason to we're trying to build relationships and not transactions.
Right.
So, that's why we're there. Christmas. We made a decision to make a big push at Christmas, and some of these deals are like the profit margins. I got to be careful because Jack Riddle watches this show, but they're very small, but
very thin.
They gets people in the store and then they find something else. So
that's with me. My job at Weller's is to make the door swing and the phone ring.
That's right.
If I got to do it with,
then we turn it over to the guys we've hired to
make us money.
Right. Yeah. So
I
exactly
agree.
Right. So
I require all of my people to sell somebody 5 things they had no intention of buying.
I don't know if that works in my world, but
it doesn't.
It would be nice. But anyway.
But you even had this little plug that Jimmy wanted. In other words, he said, "I needed this to that." And Mark knew just what it was. Boom, right there. It was right there on the counter in front of us. And
we have accessories in the store. I saw something. It was like last Monday. I was walking through the store and they were talking to a customer. And I had to go hand one of my guys a piece of paper, and they grabbed this accessory, and I hadn't even. It was something I didn't even know we sold, and it was a cool thing, And I remember years ago buying one of these, and I didn't even know we had them or that they were even still made anymore.
Wow.
So it's kind of cool. But
it's good that you don't only sell what you think we should sell, because I used to be that kind of a leader.
Right.
I would only
I let
sell.
those guys make the decision, and they're in. I'm involved in the big decisions, but in those type things, it's. And we, a lot of times the sometimes the manufacturers will say, "Oh, this is the hottest item ever. You got to have one." Well, it's because they're not selling any to anybody, and it's not really hot, But the guys you have a relationship with, and we've had relationships with these people for 30-some years, they'll call and say, "Look, this is a product everybody's moving. You need to have this," and it works.
But that's what it's all about—a relationship. In other words, when you deal some places, you're just a number. At Mid-South Audio, they use your name.
Yep, exactly. And
that's a world of difference. It makes a difference. So after Christmas, you're closed Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. What's the end of the year look like?
We're open Monday after Christmas. We're open Thursday all day. So Tuesday and Wednesday we're closed again. We're open Thursday all day and then half a day on Friday.
Okay.
The history of the company, and I'll be brief because I know I'm out of time, but the history of the company has been that we've always closed down between Christmas and New Year's, and we've worked New Year's Eve, but we've given everybody that time off. It's like a 10 or 12-day break.
Right.
And now with the showroom, we know we got to be open a little bit of that time. So we're trying to manage it so nobody gets overwhelmed. But so we will be there for 2 of those days, or 2.5 of those days. So most of us are, most everybody else is either spending time with their family or going away. But we want our we want our people to be able to have plenty of time with their families and have time off, because when my guys and the people that work for us, guys and girls, the females, they work hard. So we want them to play hard.
And when it's hammer time, it's hammer time.
Yep. And want them to, when they have time off, we want to be able to enjoy it. So.
All right. Well,
Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
I wanted a key. I wasn't here last week.
That's what I was going to give you.
I wanted a keychain.
I'm going to give you 2, actually. There's one of that one.
Now, this might be the way to reduce the little mice things.
It might be.
And
then there's one for Debbie there, okay?
She's standing here.
Okay.
She walked over to the table.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Well, very good.
Here, dear.
All right.
We have them.
You're going to give her both of them or just one of them?
I'll give her one of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whichever one you want. I'll leave it up to you.
Thank you very much.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
You do that.
All right. I'll leave. And I know you're backed up, so.
Well, I'm just messed up. I don't know what to do, because I also, in my accounting, I'm being told to possibly have less advertisers. In other words, I got to do whatever I got to do to figure out how to make this show profitable. So maybe Weller's can buy more advertising. I don't know, but I just have had a lesson in. I have a lesson in. So, but I never knew about this hobby business thing. So, We'll see. It comes
See
from
you,
the
bye.
stock car terms. I remember it from those days. That you can't spend all this money on a stock car and then want to claim it all if that sucker never makes a dime.
Right.
It's called a hobby business. So
Yeah.
horses are the same way. So this show has fallen to the category of a hobby business. I'm going to get it out of it, though.
Okay.
I'm going to
I-
get
you
I'm
know,
gonna
if
give me a little
anybody-
sign with some
If
hands
anybody
on
can,
that.
I'm sure you will.
I'm going to try.
So, okay.
All right.
Merry Christmas to you,
All
Jim.
right. See you.
Thanks.
Thank you very
Take
much.
care.
Thanks for your
See ya.
support of the show. I mean, my goodness, you've been with
Thank
me
you.
since the get-go.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
I am going to let you go.
Take care.
Thank you,
All
sir.
right, see you. Bye-bye.
All right. L&W Insurance Agency. Somebody else that keeps me informed of what I need and don't need is my insurance agent. This is a sponsor segment, okay? And yes, we have media insurance. We have billboard insurance. We have rent. Oh, I've learned so much about renter's insurance because if you own properties and you rent them out, you need your renters to have renter insurance and name you as additional insured. I did not realize that it included houses, but it does. And if you can't get it, then there's another insurance company that they can hook you up with that will rent to you if you don't have that. But I'm looking to get all my insurances as efficient as I can get them. So anyway, I like dealing with L&W. Just bought a new pickup, told me how to get that properly insured. I like them. So whether you need just car insurance, maybe you want to talk about some life insurance. I know some people that have done a lot of refinancing, and every time they do it, the finance company wanted them to buy life insurance in with the loan, okay? And my insurance man explained to me that you're better off to buy your own life insurance policy because if you buy life insurance in with a loan and you die, it only pays the loan off. So you might buy insurance on a home mortgage, and then 10 years later, something happens, they pay the mortgage off, but your premium was based on that original amount. So you're better off to just buy your own insurance, and then that way you know what you got. So you could tell my insurance man keeps me insured, but I like it. It all makes sense to me, and now it's starting to reveal itself as I have certain situations come up, and I realize being adequately insured makes a difference. So I like L&W. It's that simple. Every person you hear me advertise, Mid-South Audio or whoever, I love. I deal with, or I wouldn't be dealing with you. So anyway, it's L&W Insurance Agency. Insurance. If you have insurance and you say, would you please sit down and look at what I got? They'll give you suggestions. You don't have to take them. You don't have to switch over to them. But if you want to switch over to them, please do so. I can name 4 or 5 people that have switched over to L&W and realized that they were either over or underinsured on some things. So it's lwinsurance.com on the web. Like them on Facebook. Very active there. And that's about it. So give them a call on the phone, 302-856-7828, 856-7828. I do want to make sure I didn't allude to anything to say the show's going out of business or going broke or bankrupt or anything like that. I just have realized that I need to do my bookkeeping just a little bit different than what I've been doing it, and I'm going to get that all straightened out. All right, so with that said, Weller's is open. They have sent me a message saying they're kind of busy already. So if you need a trailer, a shed, a carport, a swing set, we have got display model swing sets. Or if you want to drop off some donations for the run to Kentucky, stop on into Weller's. Also, Chef Fred's Cafe, if you come in here, he's got this little thing where you can scan this. And you can go ahead and get a gift card and save 10% on it. So anyway, you can do that. That's kind of a pretty good deal. If you've never ate at Chef Fred's Cafe, they've got great subs. They've got pizza. They've got a dinner here. You know, you can get like a half a chicken and a couple sides, like mashed potatoes, macaroni, and cheese. I think I saw some, I don't remember what else I saw because I honed in on those things. Anyway, Chef Fred's Cafe inside of the Laurel Junction. All right, what is next? What is next? We're taking a break. Switch over to TV Delmarva real quick. I don't want you to miss Colin Walls. All right, here we are, everybody. We are live. We are alive at Chef Fred's Cafe in the Laurel Junction. Laurel Junction's going to be open New Year's Day. I probably will come down and browse around. We'll come down and browse around. What? Don't what?
Don't look for Weller Does Delmarva here on New Year's Day.
Correct.
The show will be on the air and it'll be playing, but we're recording it the
Ahead of
Wednesday
time.
previous. So
The 29th.
Wednesday the 29th, if you want to come out down here,
Hang out and watch the
Chef
show.
Fred's Cafe is going to have some of those delicious chickens, aren't they?
Did you have some of that?
Oh my gosh, that was
Yep.
really good. These rotisserie chickens.
Yes, you can get a half chicken and 2 sides, and I think it was $9.95 or something like
The
that.
people that I saw here when we had the chicken here,
Yep.
they were thinking half chicken. They were thinking quarter chicken.
Oh, it's a quarter chicken.
It's a half a chicken, but they were thinking
the
they were
people
going to
buying
get
it thought they were only going to get a
quarter
quarter
chicken.
chicken, and they got a half a chicken.
They got a half a chicken, and they were like,
Oh,
I had
wow.
no idea it was going to be this much chicken.
Wow.
So, yeah, that was a great deal. And you got 2 sides with it, so really good deal.
Nice and
the
hot.
sides were good.
Yeah, man.
The meat was good, yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, definitely the 29th, come on out, watch the taping of Weller Does Delmarva, be a part of it. You can be in the live studio audience or recorded studio audience.
Hang out with us.
Yeah, hang out
Watch
with us. Yeah.
what it's like to make a show from scratch. A lot of
Yeah.
people don't realize it might look easy, but I truly, for 2 hours, do not stop at all.
And you know what I see and hear most of the time is when people get here and they look and they see this.
They're in awe.
I had no idea that there
Right.
was this much going on here.
Yep. A
Yeah.
lot of wires, a lot of cameras, a lot of
Right.
monitors.
You know, because when you look here,
know.
you got these mics and you got,
That's what you
about
think. It's it.
Yeah.
You know.
But
and
there's a lot going on here.
there's a lot going on.
All these purchases have made Kevin Short very happy at Mid-South.
Yes, they
Audio.
have.
Yeah.
But Mid-South Audio is a great place to get stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
That's why we got the stuff. In other words,
Yep.
he knows what he's doing. And there was even things like for me that I didn't have no idea what I needed, but he
Right.
knows. Like he's a know-it-all. He just knows.
He's a know-it-all.
He knows it all. So anyway, here's for me,
Just
man.
ask him.
Right down to these little ear things.
Yeah.
There's a little rubber tip on the end. And I said, I need these. And they got 2 dots in them. And man, it's just, he knew just what they were. That tells you what size they are.
Yeah, I think we have a phone call.
Caller, are you there?
I sure am.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. I just wanted to call and wish you both Merry Christmas, all your listeners, all your viewers, and everybody else in between.
Well, thank you very much, and Merry Christmas to you, young man.
Thank you. Is this Dennis?
This is Dennis. Dennis?
It is. Yep.
Could you tell us what's happening at Lighthouse Christian Center? Lighthouse Church? Do you know?
The Carols of Christmas, I believe it's going to be called.
Okay, that's fine. They can look it up online.
Yep. Go.
Okay.
Just punch in Lighthouse. Go
Right.
to Lighthouse.
But I would call it a very heartwarming, very energized, great singing, great fellowship, a good time to get with your family and share some Christmas songs.
And you're still allowed to celebrate Christmas there. That's a good
Yes,
thing.
you are,
Yeah.
and you're allowed to say Jesus and
Well,
so
Yeah,
on.
you think about it, man. The whole thing that we celebrate is the angels sang for that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
I agree, but I just wanted to make sure we hit that.
yeah, we'll let everybody else do the singing. I'll stay out of that part. All right, appreciate you.
We'll look
guys.
it up. See ya. Bye.
Thank you, Dennis.
bye-bye.
We appreciate you watching and supporting
He's a very
TV
good-
Delmarva and Weller Does Delmarva. Yeah,
Dennis
very
does good.
He
But
does.
Lighthouse Christian Center, I mean, they have got a choir that can sing their music, and it invigorates you. So make a point to check it out online.
Mm-hmm.
Colin, have you ever heard of a hobby business?
Am
I being fed a
I may
a
have
load of beans or
participated
something?
in one too. A
Okay,
couple
well,
times.
I'm just telling you in advance
Yeah.
that there is a requirement
Yeah.
that you do have to
Sometime
make
you have
sure
to make money.
You got to get a return on your investment or
Yes.
call it something else. So
Right, yeah.
that's.
Call
I mean,
it-
there's ways.
call
to,
it quits if you're
right.
not eventually.
No. There's just different ways. But
Yeah, I know.
I got to work on my structure a little bit. That's
Yeah.
all. So I'm gonna do it. No big
but
deal.
you're going to do this by getting rid of advertisers, having less
No,
advertisers?
not really. I
Okay.
I got to figure out how to be more efficient.
Okay.
I
yeah.
mean, and it's really what I got to do. I mean, some people buy an ad, I tell them it'd be a minute or two. Next thing you know,
And
5 minutes later, I'm
10
still,
minutes, Jim.
Right, 10 minutes later, I'm still talking. Okay,
Yeah.
in other words, so I've got to get to work on it. I mentioned Chick-fil-A. They love being involved with the show.
Yeah.
I feel honored. You know what I mean? All of my advertisers tell me stories. Some of them tell me stories about, yep, my phone rang and I got 3 cleaning jobs.
Yeah.
Some of them say I was at a social function and they brought your name up as an icebreaker to have a conversation with me, and now I get to quote them on their insurance.
Yep.
In other words, so I think we're a door opener. In other words, we open the doors and we bridge gaps and we help people. So,
Yeah,
but
agree.
we have good equipment. We seem to spare no expense on things, and we try to do it right. And I just want to get my business side of the show a little more professional than what I am.
Yep. Well,
and
all that is good. All
that is good.
So, I do want to encourage people to come out Wednesday the 29th, get down here and participate in this show. It's going to be a good time. It's fun. And it's going to be a little different feel than the mornings.
But
here.
come hungry.
Yeah,
the
come
food
hungry.
Is plentiful,
and eat.
Right.
Yep.
We're not buying your meals. We're not saying that, right? We're not saying
We're
that.
not saying that.
Okay,
no.
We're not saying that. But we do
I'm not
have
saying that either.
I have
You
a
can
few
say it.
gifts for you. Have a few gifts for you for stopping by. But it'll be a good time. We'd love to see you, before the end of the year.
Yeah.
So.
And tune in TV Delmarva, especially next Saturday after Jim's show.
For
brand
New
new
Year's
show.
edition.
Yeah.
That'll be the first show for me for the new year, and it will be your new show right following it.
The first show for that, yeah.
It'd be kind of cool. 2 firsts.
Yeah.
Yep.
A twofer.
A twofer.
2 for Saturday.
2 for twofer. Yeah. All right. So anyway.
Well, anyway, if you want to,
do you think I'm going to get a helper?
Oh, I don't. I mean, you keep throwing around $100,000 a year number. You're going to get a helper.
I would say,
but
I'm spending more than that anyway.
Right. Yeah.
And don't have what I need. You get what I mean? All right. Is the radio coming back on?
I think it's on.
All right. Here we go. It is on. How'd you know? Can you hear it? Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, through that speaker. I was thinking, how's he hearing through my ear things? In other words. All right. So anyway, what's going on? I got to catch up just a little bit. Vanderwin's Farm Creamy, whatever it's called. Vanderwin's Ice Cream. How about that? They have been a great sponsor of the show. I love them, and I think they love me, and I appreciate Vanderwin's. The Vanderwin family is good supporters of our community. Jesse Vanderwin happens to be my state representative, and even though he went to Disney World without me, it's okay. But anyway, I'm just letting you know that the Vanderwins, they make really good ice cream. They support many things. We give away their gift cards. We thank you for your support. So if you are looking for a good Christmas gift for somebody, give them a gift card to Vanderwin's, okay? So anyway, I buy so many gift cards every week, and then I give them away. And Vanderwin's lets me buy all I want. It's very nice of them. This is a great little gig we got going on here. So anyway, I'm just letting you know that I love Vanderwin's. And you can get a quart, a cup, a pint, a cone, whatever you want to do. It's Vanderwin's Farm Creamery. Look them up online, and they're out there on 404. I know that location is open year-round. They do have like 4 locations, but I just don't know which ones are open when. Now, I got to do another couple sponsor segments. Is that okay, Linda? All right. So let's brag on Dry Zone for just a minute. Dry Zone, okay? Getting ready to have some work done for myself from them here. And I forgot the date, but January something. So anyway, Dry Zone has been a sponsor segment of the show for a long time. They provide services like crawl space encapsulation. If you got a basement that's leaking and you need a sump pump, or you need help with any kind of structural things. I know somebody had like a basement wall caving in, and Dry Zone was able to come in and help with that. I know somebody that had a house that was old and the beams underneath were sagging, and they were able to level it up, and they used these things called Smart Jacks and these nice aluminum beams, and it looks really good. It was like an 86-year-old home. So there's a lot of things they do and can do, and it's called DryZone.com. Now, Dry Zone is a growing, thriving local company that is always looking for more Team Dry Zone people. So anyway, you can go to DryZone.com to see what services they offer and see if it's a job you would like. They don't want it to be just a job. They want it to be a career. They're kind of passionate about who they have and what they do and stuff like that. I'm getting ready to have them come out, and I forgot to do this last year. But they come out, and I have 2 sump pumps and 2 dehumidifiers. I want the filters checked. I want the sump pumps looked over, and they also inspect my entire crawl space and any snags or tears or dead spiders or whatever. They make sure everything's in good order, and that's DryZone.com. So if you have any questions, you want to apply for a job, whatever you want to do, check out Dry Zone. In fact, on my New Year's edition, I believe Bill Anderson is going to be joining me in person. A lot of my advertisers are going to join me in person for our New Year's edition, all right? So it's DryZone.com, 684-5034. That's 302-684-5034. Now, I'm going to switch gears and take a picture with Sam Chick, okay? Not that the other 50 we have aren't good enough. Turn towards the camera and smile for the camera. Thank you very much. Sam Chick is so photogenic. Okay. Hey, Sam, how are you today?
You just make me look good, Jim.
I guess. So, last time we had you on, you were getting ready to go jump out in an airplane for a fundraiser type event.
And I'm still here today.
And you're still here today. So, first of all, let's just hit Chicks in Harrington real quick, if we could. Christmas shopping. Do people buy things at Chicks for Christmas?
Oh yes.
Really?
Oh, yes.
So they buy things at Chicks for Chicks.
That's right. That's right. There's all kind. If you're a horse person, we have all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
If you're into Western wear,
all right.
Everything you could possibly be looking for right now. Especially we do a lot of gifts like Briar horses. And
okay. Oh yes.
All that kind of. Oh, the Briar horse. People.
They're
love
like
the
a
Briar
collector's
horses.
item.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, I just wanted to throw Chicks
Well,
in
I
there. In
appreciate
other
that.
words, I used to have horses, believe it or not, and I remember buying things there. And what I do remember is you had it and you had selection, and the staff knew what they were talking about.
That's right.
So
And
that's what I remember.
I'm very busy right now with work.
Okay.
This is our busy time.
So you have to go to work every day now?
Well, this is actually I would be working right now. If
Really?
I didn't have this
Okay.
scheduled. Yeah.
All right.
So this is our last big shipping week. We finally got all caught up today. We will be all caught up with shipping.
Wow.
We've been backed up since Black Friday.
Really?
So we're talking. We increased volume in our online business, which is the majority of our business.
Right.
We increased volume by, at least 75%. So
Good
between
golly.
Black Friday now. Yeah, it's
All right.
busy. It gets
Wow.
really busy.
All right,
it's
so
gonna
let's
get done.
talk about what do you want the young Republicans.
Speaking of Christmas, let's talk
Okay,
about Christmas.
that's
Merry
fine.
Christmas, Jim.
Merry Christmas to you. It's here.
Did you get all your
That's right.
Christmas shopping done?
I got some done. I'm very fortunate. I have a wife that says, "Don't buy me anything."
Oh.
She says, "Just
you
let
never
me."
do that though, do you?
No, but she says, if I want it, I'm just going to go buy it.
Okay.
But I'm going to get her a brand new state-of-the-art Dyson vacuum. It's called the Animal. So anyway,
Is this a sponsored segment?
not yet,
Oh,
Dyson.
okay.
Not
Dyson,
yet.
are you
Not
listening?
yet. Dyson, are you listening?
Well, Christmas. So Christmas is here.
It is. It's
and
upon
I would
us.
like to tell people about the best Christmas present that you could get for your children.
Okay.
And for your grandchildren and for your future grandchildren.
Okay.
And
so
that-
this is going to make a difference
That's
moving
right.
forward.
And that present is getting involved in politics in the state of Delaware. I know people want to say, some people think it's a dirty word.
Right.
It's not. This is civic duty. It is your civic duty to get involved and help make our state better. If you're like me, if you're like a lot of people, you're not happy with what's going on in the government. Well, that's not going to change.
Right. That's not good enough. You being unhappy.
That's right.
Is not
Being
good
unhappy isn't going to change anything.
Correct.
The only thing that's going to change that is if you get involved.
Be the change.
Be the change. That's right. And the Republican Party of Delaware, there's not some magical organization
That's going to
that
fix
just
it all.
exists and it does stuff. It's
Right.
not doesn't work. The Republican Party of Delaware is a volunteer organization. And if you are a Republican, you're part of the Republican Party of Delaware, and we need you. We need you to get involved. The only reason the Republicans lose in Delaware is because we are not organized. That's it. They win because they out-organize us. Right now, they are in power, so they're able to hire people. They have the inbuilt advantages of the establishment. We've got to fight back. The only reason we don't win is because we're not organized. So if you're listening and you're down here in Sussex County, which is a mostly Republican-held area,
Right.
then we need you to go up and go into Kent County and campaign for the candidates up there. Go into Newcastle County and campaign for the candidates up there. Get involved. It's the only way we're going to change things. Right now, the Democrats have a lock, a supermajority lock. Both chambers, the governorship, they can do whatever they want.
Right.
If we pick up 3 more seats in the House, all of a sudden now we can say no to tax increases.
Right.
We can say no to spending increases. We can curb some of the excesses that we've seen in the last 20 years. It really is. It's been I'm optimistic. We have a good trajectory here.
Mm-hmm. We have
But
some opportunities.
There's opportunity. People are sick and tired. The Democrats, they can't blame anything in Delaware on Republicans.
Right.
This is a Democrat-run show. We have some of the worst schools in the nation, and we spend the most. We have our schools. I was just looking at, up in Kent County, I was looking at Cesar Rodney School District. Kids out of there only 50% proficient in reading and writing, only 26% proficient in math.
Wow, who'd want to hire them?
Who would want to hire them? It's not good for the future of our state. These
Right.
are the people, we are raising up children who need to be the next generation to run things. And if they can't read, they can't write, they can't do math, what kind of future is that going to be for
Right,
everybody?
they can't even run a computer.
Right. And we have an establishment here who's more, they believe that, it's the quality of the education doesn't matter. This is a fiefdom to them where they just look at it as, we're turning out, they use public schools as a way to turn out people
Voters.
who are, for their, in their mindset.
Right.
We need to change that. We just need to change things all across
So
the
you're
board in
encouraging
Delaware.
people, whether they're a parent or a grandparent or no parent at all, if you want to see change, you have to make a step or an effort. And you're not saying you have to run for a political office. You can go out and help somebody campaign.
That's right. There's so much to do. Campaigning. You can go out and distribute leaflets.
Right.
You can stuff envelopes, write
Talk
envelopes.
to coworkers.
We had, when I ran for office in Dover, it's a very hard place for a Republican. I only lost by 300 votes, but I had a group of little old ladies who would just write envelopes for me.
Really?
And that's what I'd go drop it off, and they would stuff them, and they would address them, they would stamp them, and they drop them in the mail for me. And it really takes a group effort. We have a veteran political operative over here in the audience, and he knows what it takes to win campaigns. It's hard work.
Where is he?
It's hard work, that's right, and it takes money. So donate.
Well,
If
that's
you
what he's
wanna
offering.
see-
He's
that's
offering
right.
to donate.
That's right.
Was that?
He gave
No,
me a
good
donation.
guy.
He's donated to me when
Really?
I ran. Yeah.
He's a good guy.
He is a good guy.
So where do people start? So if somebody's listening or watching and says, okay, I got it. It's a new year. It's Christmas, New Year around the corner. I want some new things in my community. So get on the school board.
That's right. Get on the school. Here's where you can start. Go to delaware.gop. Sign up to volunteer.
Okay.
Look up.
Do something.
Do something. Look up your local. It's called your local RD or
Okay.
your county committee.
Okay.
And go get involved and say, hey, I'm here. I want to help. What can I do?
I want to make a difference.
Go look up a candidate in an
to know
area
'em.
that is an area where you think the leadership needs to change, the representation needs to change, and go help that candidate who is running to change the representation in that area.
What
Go
can I
get
do for
involved.
you?
That's
Yeah.
right. Just
Wow.
say, hey, and volunteers are like gold because it really is. You got to go out and you have to work. It's like anything else. Nothing happens if you don't put the work in.
Right. And nothing
Right.
happens if you don't do anything.
The cow doesn't give you the milk.
Right.
You got to milk it.
Right.
That's right. So you
All
got to
right.
go out. You got to put the work in.
Let's milk that cow.
That's right. It's the same thing with politics. It's the same thing with government in our state. If we want government that works for us, and if we want government that respects our rights, that respects the Constitution, that spends and taxes within its means, doesn't tax you to death, then get involved. Because if you don't, the people who want to control and want to increase the power of government and want to take your money and use it for the things that they think are, right and proper and all these different things, they're going to do that if you don't get involved.
It should be this: either get involved or get in line.
That's it.
You know what I
That's
mean? In other words, either get involved or just get in line to accept whatever's going to be
That's
shoved
right.
down your
If
throat
you don't get involved, then you are going to get the government that you're asking for.
that you deserve.
That's it. That's
You're
that's
going to get
exactly
what
right.
you deserve
That's
by not
exactly
getting
right.
involved. All right. How do people get a hold of who? Where do they go? What was that?
So again, go to delaware.gop. Go to DelawareYoungRepublicans.com. If you're between 18 and 40, we have meetings in every county. We have meetings every month. That's DelawareYoungRepublicans.com. Go to, again, Delaware.gop to just get involved in the Republican Party in general. Or, again, just look up a candidate who's running for office and go get
and
involved.
meet 'em.
We have, that's right. We have, right now, we have candidate running for treasurer. We have 2 candidates running for attorney general. I don't know if you've looked at the crime rates here, but crime this last year has been out of control. We need an attorney general who's actually going to punish criminals. So go get involved in one of the attorney general campaigns. Help turn that tide, because if we don't, then it's just going to get worse.
We're going to drown in the tide.
That's right.
I got to cut you loose, though. I would like to give you a keychain.
Oh, I will treasure this and honor it. Thank you very
Okay.
much. Look at that. It has Jim Weller right on there.
Right on it.
Right on it. We got your little
Do
picture.
you need any Vanderwins gift cards?
I still have some from last time.
All right,
I appreciate it. I haven't been past the
Okay.
creamery here
Well,
lately.
don't let them expire.
All
They
right.
don't have a date. So, okay, I'm going to let you go.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
very much.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks for your support and your energy.
Thanks for
Okay?
having me on.
Yep. So that's what you got to do, folks. If you want some change, you got to be part of it. And his point is really spot on. Just get started somewhere simple. Go give somebody a hand. Man, listen to this. Wilson's Auction. Now, listen how much they have going on. This is a sponsor of the show, and here are some of the services they offer. Wilson's Auction today, right now, at 10 o'clock this morning, they're having an on-site auction right there at Wilson's Auction in Lincoln. But it gets better than that. But wait, there's more. Today, up in Dover, they have a great big auction at Dempsey Farms. All kinds of equipment, tools, everything imaginable is going to be sold today starting at 10, okay? They have milking and cattle equipment, all kinds of things, all right? Tractors and so on and so forth. So then we go to New Year's Day, which is a week from Christmas, okay? A week from Christmas. New Year's Day is a Saturday. They are having their huge New Year's Day auction. So what I'm saying is you've got today, there is an auction at Wilson's Auction in Lincoln. Today, there is an auction in Dover being put on by Wilson's Auction. Then next Tuesday at 6 o'clock, there's an auto auction. Then you've got Christmas, which is next Saturday, so there's nothing going on. The following Tuesday, they have the auto auction at 6 o'clock. And then the following Saturday, which is New Year's Day, over in the Red Building, there is a huge auction. A lot of antiques, glassware, stock. I forgot what it was. Stock. I don't know if it was fair stock or whatever. I've bought some Delaware State fair stock. I'm going to buy some more. I'm going to buy one for every one of my grandkids is what I'm going to do. So anyway, check it out at wilsonsauction.com. Call them on the phone, 302-422-3454, 422-3454, wilsonsauction.com. All right? Now. We've talked to Sam Chick. We appreciate him stopping by. We have talked about the fact that Christmas is next Saturday. We will not be here broadcasting live. We have recorded a show, and it is going to play next Saturday, and we'd appreciate. There are some special offers in the show, okay? So you need to watch it sometime, all right? So then next week, we will not be here on New Year's Day, so we're not going to be here Christmas Day. We're not going to be here New Year's Day, but the show will be on. But on the 29th, which is the Wednesday night, you are welcome to come out and watch us broadcast and create our New Year's Day show. We're going to do it here inside Chef Fred's Cafe. What else is going on? We're going to be collecting donations on an ongoing basis for, the people that have been devastated down there in Kentucky by these horrific tornadoes. Now, one more sponsor segment I'd like to do. And this is a gentleman in Lincoln, and he's been a supporter of the show, and some of the goods and services he offers are heating oil. He offers propane. He sells gasoline. He has kerosene, diesel fuel. So it's Blue Hen Fuel is who I'm talking about. And you know something else they have that's very interesting? Something else they have is that if you have like a small propane tank and you need it filled, you give them a call, tell them you're coming, and they'll fill that, whether it's for a gas grill or for a motorhome or a camper, or some people, just buy their own propane tank and have it filled. They do that. But they also have a key gas pump. So like if you own a business and you got different trucks and you want to know who's using how much gas, you get a hold of them, they set you up an account, and they give you this key. And when you go to the pump, you put the key in, you turn it, and that way you can tell what key is using what gas. So anyway, Blue Hen Fuel has that right at their place in Lincoln, Delaware. So we're looking at propane, if you need propane, if you need gasoline. So I have a gas tank. I have a diesel fuel tank and a gas tank. So, if we need gas, we have this tank, we fill it up, and they have been very good with that. Also, heating fuel. I have a couple houses that have like a furnace, like a boiler, I guess you would call it, that burns heating fuel, and then kerosene, of course, and diesel fuel. So anyway, commercial, residential, agricultural. CP King is the owner of Blue Hen Fuel. It was his uncle's business, and he's taken it over, and it's a good place to deal. Local, friendly, not a big corporation, not got all them extra charges, very flexible with you. They'll help you any way they can. And he said, mention this. So I don't know exactly what it means, but he said, tell your people when they call to say, hey, I heard Jim Weller mention the date of the show, and that he said there's a Jim Weller special, and they might do a little something extra for you just by mentioning me. They're trying to make sure that I'm sending them some business, so that's important. But at the same time, you know, they're offering a little extra gift to you or a discount or something if you mention Jim Weller and what date of the show you watch the show. So this one is the 18th, okay, the 18th of December. So with that said, I am done with commercial segments for today. We've had a good show. I'm not going to end early. Linda Bosco has been helping me double duty today. So, Linda, I want to say thank you. She's unbelievable. There's no question about it. People that know her love her, and people that don't know her like her. So anyway, I love her and like her. She's a great gal, and she helps me out with the show. Denise was not able to be here today, and we miss you, Denise. There's no question. It's not the same without you. Linda's over there groaning like, no, it's not the same. Yeah, she's got to be here next because she's not going to be here the 29th. So anyway, what else is going on? Weller's is open. I told you that. Again, we've had a very nice show. I've had a very good year. Very good year. So I want to say thank you to all of the people that have supported the show. I've got a lot of good advertisers. When you listen to these people, they advertise with me. Some of them been with me, like Kevin Short. He's been with me almost from day one. Dry Zone, Bill Strickland, Elma W., George Luff. These people have supported me before the show even was worth supporting, okay? So in the beginning. But now we do have a solid audience. And speaking to my audience, I want to say thank you. I talk to people that advertise on my show, and they say, you're a good audience. You're good customers. So thank you very much. So let's up and up. Let's open up the telephone lines. And as fast as we could take phone calls, let's give you a 4-pack of Vanderwin's gift cards, okay? So just call 422-7336. Tell me whether you're on the radio or TV and your name. And I'm going to put you down and hang up and get to the next phone call. If you've won something from me in the past week or two, give somebody else a break. We can only take 2 or 3 calls in the last few minutes of the show. 422-7336. Don't forget, Chick-fil-A is a great place to get gift cards. And call me now, 302-422-7336. Don't forget, we got these advertising opportunities right here where the Mid-South Audio sign is. Behind me, we're going to be putting up another sign. There's going to be some advertising opportunities. I'm willing to get a shirt that's embroidered with your business. Whatever I can do to monetize this show, I'm going to do it. I've been a little lax. Caller, are you there?
I'm calling for the Vanderwin gift cards.
The Vanderwin, was that today or was that last week? I'm just kidding with you. Man, you were pausing on me.
I was wondering if I was in a twilight zone.
Right. So, who am I talking to?
Bob Dramer.
Bob, how are you?
I'm good.
And are you watching or listening?
I'm listening.
All right. And is this your first time calling?
That sure is.
And what inspired you to call?
Ice cream.
Ice cream. You been to Vanderwin's before?
I never have. I live in Maryland, actually.
I love this. They'll be out on 4. You got to come to Weller's to get the cards, though, is the only thing.
Okay.
Tuesday through Saturdays. And maybe call before you come because we're closed some over the holidays, okay? But get the gift cards and then go to Vanderwin's and enjoy the ice cream, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
And how often do you watch the show?
Saturdays I sometimes work on a Saturday and I'm on the road, so
okay. Well,
listening when
we appreciate that. Well, thank you for calling, Bob. Okay, Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you, Jim. Merry Christmas.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. There we go. Now that's what our advertisers like to hear. I've never been to Vanderwin's before. In other words, by golly. So if you're a first-time caller, call. It's that simple. 422-7336. Caller, are you there?
Hello.
Who am I talking to?
Oh, this is Kathy Porter.
Say it one more time. What was your name again? I didn't get it.
Sorry, my name is Kathy Porter.
Kathy Porter?
From Laurel, Delaware.
And are you watching on TV or driving in your car?
I am listening to you.
All right.
On the radio.
You ever heard of ice cream?
I love that ice cream.
You been to Vanderwin's before?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just your first time calling?
Good people, first time calling.
Thank you very much. Well, Merry Christmas, Kathy.
And Merry Christmas to you.
And
I enjoyed your show.
Well, thanks. And you got to pick
I was going for Kevin's short interview.
Kevin's pretty good.
He's a good
left.
guy.
Oh, I don't know about all that now, but he did a good interview. But don't forget, you got to pick these up Tuesday through Saturday at Weller's, okay?
No problem.
But call first because we got crazy Christmas hours.
I gotcha.
See ya. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Bye. All right, we're out of time. That was it. So we gave away some gift cards to Vanderwin's and had a good time. Don't forget, we're gonna record the show Wednesday night if you want to come watch us do that. All right. Thanks to everybody. What was that? The 29th, not Wednesday nights. You're right. Yeah. Okay. 10 seconds. TV Delmarva. Get involved. Be the change. Don't let these opportunities go by. Have a good weekend, everybody. I'll see you next week. Bye.